finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side.
Oh, man, the beak. I don't want to start with the beak, but the beak. Right? Vanderbeek, man. That sucks.
Sucks.
48 years old. You guys ever watch Dawson's Creek?
No. Did you?
No, but I watched the hell out of Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
Saw that movie 10,000 times.
Did your sister watch Dawson's Creek?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Haven't asked her.
Oh. Well, that seems like a sister thing, because I never watched it.
Yeah. Man.
It has been a bad week for actors and shows with Creek in it.
Fair point.
Oh, yeah, S Creek. Yeah, good point.
Also a bad week for actors that seemingly are universally loved.
Yep. Yeah.
Didn't see one bad thing about Vanderbeek on social media yesterday from people that actually knew him.
Terrible.
Man, 6 kids.
Yeah.
That's depressing. Why did I bring that up? This is the Power Trip Morning Show. This is Feb 12, 2026. Tommy Olsen should be here in a couple of minutes. He's running a couple of minutes late, but he'll be here. You just said it, Hawk. We thought no Lieber today, but surprise bonus Lieber a little bit later. Not quite as long as normal, but still, we get an hour and 20 out of Ben today. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, man.
I'm already watching skiers bite it. Man, we've had a couple of American Olympic skiers take bad falls in the last 15 minutes. One gal looked like she was going to get really hurt, but somehow got back up on her feet and walked off the mountain. Looked really bad.
Yeah. All right. Sweet, man. I'm glad.
You're glad they're falling?
No, I'm glad they're okay.
Wow.
I'm glad they're okay. The Olympics are fun.
They sure are.
And we get the men's hockey team today.
We sure do.
That'll be great. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we had a great start to the men's side yesterday. Some good games, and now we get to see what the Americans bring to the ice.
They should dominate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be fun. That's at what, 120?
I think it's 220.
Yeah, that's what I was going to...
Whatever it takes, yeah. That'll be great. Have you seen Mr. Mom?
Once, like 30 years ago.
Yeah, that's what that line's from. When the guy comes over to, like, check on him. I think it's a guy. And he
no
asks him
idea
if
what
he
you're talking about.
The guy comes over and he says, hey, do you want a scotch? And he's like, it's too early for that or whatever. And then he's asking him, like, he's fixing something in the basement. And he asks him what he's using as a tool. And the guy's like, is that a 221? And he goes, 220, 222, whatever it takes. It's a funny line. It's a good film. You've seen it, right, Hogs?
A million years ago.
Yeah, Mr. Mom's great.
Yeah.
I caught zero.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
And that last bit, pure gibberish.
Real good.
Yeah.
Real good.
Mm-hmm. Keeping it a run, man.
Where does Jonathan Moxon rank in terms of your all-time favorite fictional sports athletes in films?
Man, that's a good question.
Gotta love the Mox, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be in the top 3, right?
He's smart. He's the backup.
Yeah.
Lance Harbor goes down. R.I.P. to Paul Walker as well. Like half that cast. You see that photo that half the main cast is
Billy
already
Bob
dead.
is gone. Yeah.
Man. Anyway, yeah, the guy's going to like an Ivy League school. He's just a nerd that's the backup quarterback. But then Lance Harbor goes down, and then Mox gets in there and just slings it.
Uh-huh. His brother is in a cult.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think he would be.
I don't want your life.
Probably in the top 3, right? I mean, there's some really good, like, sports movie people.
Sure.
Like Serrano from Major League is great. Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn is great.
Matthew / Martha from Ladybugs.
What's the wrestling movie Hawk likes? Shoot.
From Vision Quest.
Is Shoot
I've
the
never seen
bad
it,
guy?
So I don't think so. I don't know. He's the bad guy?
Yeah, yes.
Who's the good guy?
Not technically a bad guy. He's just
Yeah.
wrestler.
Didn't you want the Saints to set up so you could wrestle Shoot at?
No. I don't think I would want to, but I would like to meet him.
Yeah,
that would be cool. I would like that. That would be fun. That'd be fun.
I never saw Any Given Sunday Never saw The Replacements.
I haven't.
Trying to think
seen
of other
any.
like late '90s, early 2000s football
What's one with
movies.
Sandler?
Longest Yard.
Longest
Yeah,
Yard, yeah.
that's pretty good.
That's
Never
good.
saw that.
That's real good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
real good.
Yeah.
Saw The Program once.
The Program is
I just
one
remember
of the,
all of our parents freaking out because they didn't want us lying down in the street.
which they edited that out.
Well, they had to because
What?
people are idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
they
have
edited
to.
that out.
You have to. People think it's a good idea.
You can find it on YouTube, but yeah, that movie is outstanding. That is a top 3 sports movie of all time. The Program is a great film. It's real, it's raw, and it's aggressive in some scenes.
Geez, you went Tim Brewster on it there for
Yeah,
a second.
it's real raw. Yeah, it's
But I mean,
great.
Varsity Blues has, whipped cream bikini.
Yeah,
It's got Billy Bob at the strip club.
yeah,
It's got John Voight trying to stab Wendell during halftime.
yeah.
Mox and everybody else is like, you do that and, we all walk out. There's so many good.
And then he says, Tweeter will take the snaps.
I don't want your life.
There's that
Yeah,
bit where his dad, the only thing his dad cares about is that Mox is the big star quarterback,
Yeah, his dad
and Mox doesn't care as
I
much.
don't want your life.
and the dad is always at practice, and they're always drinking beer at practice. Have you ever noticed
Show
that?
him what you're made of,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's not Tim McGraw, is it? That's
No.
that's a
Oh,
different
that
movie,
is
isn't it?
Friday
another-
Night Lights. Never saw
that's-
that either.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. You've seen that, Hawk, right?
Oh yeah, you kidding
Oh,
me?
the ending is a heave cry.
I'm just becoming self-actualized, Jared. I'm just realizing that maybe the reason why I think Jonathan Moxon and Varsity Blues is the best football movie is it sounds like it's the only one I've seen.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the other ones from that era. I can't think of another one that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like Friday Night Lights. Never saw the series, never saw the movie.
I haven't seen
I
the
just
series,
probably rewatched Varsity Blues.
but the movie is so good.
Yep, and for all of you, this is a repeat take, but look, it's in the news because Vanderbeek died yesterday at the age of 48. Whipped cream bikinis don't work if they're standing vertically.
Yeah.
It melts almost immediately.
Yeah. I assume they also get caught in the chest hair, right?
Well played.
Thank you.
Yeah, see what you did there.
Thank you. Thanks. But yeah, that movie, I love that film. I saw that in the theater. That's how much I
believe
love that.
you.
Yeah. Did you?
I'm pretty sure I did. Because
Yeah.
when did it come out? 99?
99, yeah.
Then I was 19 years old.
Yeah.
Almost assuredly saw it in the
Hey, you
theaters.
had to have. Them's the rules, man.
Good year for movies. If it was 99, that's Fight Club, that's Matrix, that's
It's-
Varsity Blues. What
it's
else do you
the
need? It's the
Limp
Holy
Bizkit
Trinity.
boom.
It's the Biscuit Baby Boom, for sure. We were all having kids.
It's gonna be 47 today.
Yeah, 50-something tomorrow, right?
55 and 54 on Saturday and Sunday, yeah.
Damn.
Sheesh.
What's the weather in Montreal, Hogs, Daddy?
Like 23.
Oh, that's perfect for what you're going
Yeah.
up there for.
Well, they warned me that it was going to be like 100 below zero when we were looking at the schedule.
Mm.
But luckily it's not, because apparently it can get real cold up there. I'll take 23. 50 is ridiculous here, though.
Yeah, are we talking records? Are these
Yeah,
both
yeah.
going to be records?
Today's a record. I think
I would-
I believe that today is a record.
I would guess.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to go outside, though.
Well, no. I mean, I might go for a walk, but
Yeah, I doubt it.
no. Well, I might. I need to get up and move around more.
That'd be great, yeah.
You do what you want.
Thanks, Hogs.
You do what you want.
Hey, good job yesterday on the
PST?
yeah, good
Thanks.
job.
Yep,
Yeah.
ripped you a lot. But that's
I
part of
heard-
the it's part of the bit.
I heard, yeah.
But if you heard,
I heard you ripped a lot off the air.
we basically said, can you imagine if we put together an off-air preposterous statement tournament? How
Hello.
like unbelievable that
Yeah.
would play out. Like if we just took quotes from this building off air in the last month
Yeah.
and just said, let's bracket those and see who wins. I think Zach's my favorite quote of the year for the PST. I don't even think it is. Zach is what? Are you like a 7 or an 8 seed? I forget your seed.
Yeah,
Somewhere in the
something
middle.
like around that. Yeah.
For saying that daylight savings takes him 2 to 3 weeks to recover. And of
Yeah.
course, what I love about quotes like that is, Zach, you will stand by that to this second, right?
Oh, yeah.
When somebody says it half sarcastically and then we take them out of context and it's like, well, that's preposterous. It's so much better when they're like, no, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Even when the whole world says that's preposterous. Zach's standing by it. I love when they stand by it. So that's my favorite quote of the year. 2 to 3 weeks to recover from every daylight savings day.
I'm always confused by what makes something preposterous.
Right.
Like, like saying I'm better at playing basketball than LeBron. That's preposterous.
Sure.
But I guess I don't know the definition of preposterous.
And I think here's a good example. One of the funniest ones yesterday that I hadn't heard until the bracket was given to me was the Carl Ravitch tweet. Or no, not the Carl Ravitch tweet, the Carl Ravitch quote. Did you hear that one yesterday? He was talking about the record of SEC teams.
Oh, yeah.
And how in non-conference they were dominating, right?
Yep.
Huge winning record. But during the regular season, they were 82-82. And he said, look, there's no dominance. And didn't understand why a conference record would be 82-82. So that's not preposterous. That's just dumb, right? This is not understanding how math works. If two teams play in a conference, one is the winner, one is the loser.
Well, that's what I mean, because I just happened to be driving down the road when Fan on Demand on the Air was on. And I turned it on, and there it was. Corey Cove ripping me on the
for
air.
the Dublin bit?
And here's the thing that I don't understand what makes something preposterous. Because you can take a train from Dublin to London. And you can.
Can you really?
Yes.
See, fascinating.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Then it shouldn't even make the tournament.
If you're going to rip a guy behind his back, make sure you're doing the right thing.
Behind his back? I did it on the air.
Because here's the thing. You can do that. And it's something that we had investigated when I was over there. That's why I asked the question. And you guys made fun of me. And then you said that I said that you go, don't they know that London or Ireland's
an island?
Island? Do you know that England is too?
Sure.
Okay. So what's the difference between taking train from England to France, which can be done?
Sure, channel a whole bit.
So I don't know. It's not preposterous if I said, can we do that? And it's actually possible to do that. I don't understand what makes something preposterous.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me.
No.
But there you go.
Well, I don't think that quote has a chance anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. There's plenty of other ones.
And also, may I? Do you have any idea how large Cuba is? Do you have any idea?
I mean, not
like
square mileage. No.
Yeah. Do you have even in relation to the size of other things on the planet? Did you know that it's from Seattle to San Francisco? That's how big Cuba is. Is that bigger than you thought it might have been? That's pretty large.
Sure.
Right. That's pretty big. And I was seeing it drunk from the side of a boat.
Yes.
Right. So it doesn't make me stupid.
Nope.
Right.
No, it does not.
It doesn't. That's right. So I don't know what the definition of preposterous is. That's not a preposterous statement. I don't know. And I know Zach's typing away over there, but you can take a train to a ferry, get on a ferry, and take a ferry over to England from Ireland. That's why I asked the question. We looked it up. We were thinking about doing it when we were in Ireland. So that's why I was asking. I wasn't trying to be stupid. I was asking a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Anybody else? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No?
No. Sure.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
It is. It's an option. It really is an option.
It sure is. Yeah.
Boy.
Okay.
You are hard to deal with sometimes. You really are.
How about we're just having fun?
No,
it's
you make fun of people.
That's what the whole station is.
I know, but
why are you the only one that we can't make fun of?
You make fun of me all the time. It's not my point.
Everybody makes fun of everybody in this building.
But
it's the preposterous statement. It's supposed to be fun.
I was asking a real question about something that is
Yeah,
possible. That doesn't
Nordo
make me
asked.
dumb.
Nordo asked, "Where is Chicago State?" And we made fun of him. Of course, Nordo knows where Chicago is.
Right.
It's a fun bit.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks you're stupid. Not even close.
It is something that you can do, right? I mean, that's all. That's my point. I don't know what's preposterous and what's not preposterous. I don't know. It's aggravating. And you're right. I know the Cuba thing was a silly thing, but that's a big, big thing. It's big. It's much bigger than I thought. I would never have guessed it's from Seattle to San Francisco. It's enormous. That's all I was saying.
Sure.
I don't know. But you're right. It is Indiana. Dumb. I get it. But I don't know. At least we were on a cruise ship together.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Fun, right?
As Common said yesterday, he's surprised the power trip's not in Milan covering the Olympics.
I didn't even
We've
know
got
that
to go
Common was
everywhere.
on the show yesterday. I heard you and Brandon and Guernsey the whole time.
All right. Builders and Remodelers brings you the first segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. Tommy in a couple minutes, Lieber in about an hour and change. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Life doesn't wait, and neither should you.
Here's Elizabeth Lemley from Vail, Colorado in her Olympic debut. Moving into gold medal position, Liz Lemley and her teammate Jalen Koff looking to make history. Koff, silver medal. The Americans 1 and 2. Jordan Stolz is coming. Now he goes to work on the inside corner. And here goes Stolz, bowling right past Yannick DeBow. The best speed skater in the world flies to an Olympic record and the lead. Jordan Stolz solidifies the top spot, golden in Milan.
Big day at the Olympics again yesterday, and it continues this morning.
Alpine skiing now, the men's hockey team at 2 and change. When do the women play next, Zach? Do they have a handful of days off?
Saturday, I think.
And is that Italy thing confirmed, or who do we play in the next
US
round?
versus Italy tomorrow at 2:10.
Tomorrow at 2:10, and this is the knockout round, correct? This is quarterfinals.
Yes.
Like lose and go home.
Yeah. So they're gonna. The good news is it's a winner go home game against the country who's already home, so they can.
Well said. They can just go home.
Let's go like walk next
Send
door
them home.
wherever Italy, wherever they're from in Italy. Which, by the way, lucky that country's up. Normally, like, you know, they say like it's not a good thing to host the Olympics because they lose a lot of money, and it's the return on investment is. But like, I mean, this is a wonderful advertisement for Italy. Some of these mountain shots and everything. My goodness, what a beautiful country.
Men's moguls right now on the old Peacock/NBC. This is sick.
Yeah. Moguls is sweet.
I have no idea if we have anybody good in this event, but watching these freaks do this is pretty sick.
Dusty Mon is in it. He's
That dude's everywhere.
Yeah, he is everywhere.
Speaking of skiing, Lindsey Vonn underwent her third leg surgery since breaking her tibia in multiple places. Third already. She said it would require multiple surgeries. That's already number 3.
Ugh.
Is that 3 and done?
Yeah.
Is that her last one, or 3 and there's more to come?
I don't know. That's a good question, but that sounds terrible.
Like, is there one still waiting for her ACL, right? Or are these just to fix the break and she's still got to deal with that later? Or is that one of the 3? Who knows?
Is the
3 though in a
seventh
week.
surgery free? Like
The punch card.
Yeah, probably.
My 7th pop at Holiday is free. It's nice.
Yeah, Holiday's the best.
How do they do that with the card?
Here, you put your phone number in.
Oh, yeah, right now.
Really? That's
Yeah.
sweet. Good for Holiday. Love Holiday.
Like half the women doing the Alpine thing crashed or didn't finish. Something like half. It was like nuts.
That's
and I
not
think like
good.
2 or 3 of the Americans didn't make it down the hill, including Breezy Johnson, which was not good.
That's not good at all.
And then one gal whose only event was the one today, and she crashed. Think of that. That sucks. So like when you're not somebody that's in 15 events, you're in one event, one race, and you make it about halfway down the hill and then crash hard.
Yeah,
and that's
that
your
sucks.
entire Olympic experience. That sucks.
Yeah, that's terrible.
At least like in those sports, like when you crash, like you're only affecting yourself. Like we were talking the what do you call it? The skating, the speed
Pairs?
skating.
Oh, speed skating.
Like with the groups and everything, and people were falling
fell.
falling into other people. And like imagine you train for all these years and then you get in and somebody
Oh, that guy.
loses an edge and they slide into you, and now your dreams are
Yeah, it's over.
dead.
Yeah, it's a lot of luck. A lot of skill, but a lot of luck.
But hey, like Tyler was saying, like you get to go back to the Olympic Village and be around the hottest people in the world.
Did he
is
say
that.
hottest?
I don't think he said that part.
No,
That might
Zach
have
was
been.
thinking that, yeah.
Hey, speaking of good-looking people, is Chloe Kim dating Myles Garrett? Is that accurate? I saw that on Twitter, and I didn't know if it was true or not.
I
So
think
the
it
best
is.
snowboarder for the Americans.
Yeah, Myles Garrett went to
No
Italy
kidding.
to support girlfriend Chloe Kim.
I didn't know that until yesterday. Has that been a long time thing?
I'm not.
I don't know. But that's sweet.
Is Tommy not coming in?
He said he's just a couple minutes late. He should be here any second. So I thought he was going to be able to kick down the door somewhere in segment 2, but we'll see. My guess is he's here any second.
Yeah, he's got to tell us about his baby birding.
Oh, God, I forgot about that.
But I don't think it's the ice story. I think it's something else.
I just want it to be the ice story, so it
Yeah.
can't be something else.
Yeah, it probably involves his brother, though. Then we're We're gambling on the Daytona 500.
Zach, how many people confirmed? Are we like in the 10, 12 range?
Well, so we got 4 here. Lieber, obviously. Tommy, so that's 6. Parrish, Marnie, Parker is going to, I guess,
From
do
Italy.
it.
He wants in.
And Creasel. So I think we're at something like 10 or 11.
And there's how many total racers in the Daytona 500?
40 will start.
All right, so we're talking 25%-ish.
Yes. So they had qualifying yesterday. The duels will be tonight to determine the actual order. And then, but obviously, anybody can win. It's,
can't wait.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah, it's going to be.
And it sounds like the
great.
weather might actually hold off for a change. They had a snow out a couple weeks ago out at Bowman Gray.
That's the dumbest race ever.
And then they raced, and then there was
snow out.
Yeah, and then there was snowbanks on the outside of the track, which I don't think I've ever. I mean, we've seen snow fall at tracks, but I don't think we've ever had snowbanks because, we go from record cold in this country. Now we got 50s this weekend here in Minnesota.
I've never even heard of that race. Where is that?
They raced in a parking lot essentially. It's a tiny little racetrack. It was the weirdest thing.
It's called Bowman Gray Stadium. It's a way old track. It's actually in a it surrounds a football stadium. Wow. And so it's called the Clash. They used to do it for many years at Daytona. They moved it over to that was at L.A. Memorial Coliseum race for a couple of years, and then brought it back here. And it was a good first part. The first half was great, and then the snow and sleeting. And if you ever wanted to see what NASCAR in the winter would look like, that didn't work out too well. So, but. Back to regularly scheduled programming this weekend. Our guy William Sawalage will race on Saturday on the CW, and then, of course,
sweet
Sunday, Fox for Daytona.
Will he race in the Daytona 500?
No, he's in the.
Not in that court.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Is that an inevitability though? Like, is he on the path where it would be really weird if he never raced the Daytona 500? How explain where in a minor league baseball kind of a place is he? How far away is he from being in that category?
I mean, I don't know, Hawk, maybe, but I would think it's not I wouldn't say inevitable is not the right way.
But likely.
Or
possible.
It's definitely possible. He races for Joe Gibbs Racing, which is one of the obviously big teams there. So certainly has, I think, at least a couple more years to really prove himself. But a lot of times, especially with Daytona, those big races, they'll have one-offs where a smaller team might, ask to, use one of the smaller series drivers to race for them. So, it's certainly possible, and I wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah, man.
But obviously, you gotta cut your teeth.
All right, let's do front page sports when we come back. There's a handful of things to talk about, including the final Wolves game for the foreseeable future. Ben Lieber is not 6:30. He's more like 7:20ish, but we get like an hour and change out of Ben before he gets out of here. But Tommy should be here shortly. We'll do front page sports after this on The Fan.
The Fan. iHeartRadio.
Olympics update. presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, 3 for $6.50 when it comes to Coca-Cola 20-ounce products. What do you want? You can mix and match any flavors you want. Yes, Zach, including Diet Coke. 3 for $6.50 for a limited time at Holiday. Why not? Go to Holiday. The Minnesota Timberwolves won their final game before the All-Star break, 133-109 over Portland. Julius Randle was the star with 41 points. Ant questionable before the game with an illness, but his Minnesota flu game was not that important. It was Portland. He scored 14 points, even though he didn't feel good. So Io was good, Jaden was good, Randall was good. That's enough. 133-109. They cruise over Portland. So the next time they play is actually a week from tomorrow. They play next Friday when they host Dallas because the All-Star break is on.
Sweet, man. Yeah, good for them. They bounced back from those 2 hideous losses. Julius looked really great last night with his 41 points. They get the break, they come back, and now we got to put the pressure down, and we can't end up in the play-in, and we got to go higher than about the 4th or 5th seed. Let's aim for the 2nd or 3rd seed.
Let me check this out really quickly. Hang on.
Why do you do that? Well, a bummer it is. Obviously, they don't coordinate with each other, but to have the Wild and the Wolves off for a week and a half, kind of lame.
Yeah, super lame.
But at least you're not. I mean, but when
the Olympics, man.
But then the Olympics are done by like 4.
Yeah, but you can always watch it in prime time.
True. Which you do, because Mike Tirico's awesome.
Hang on 1 second. There's this. All right, here we go. I found it. Man, this is hard. This is actually harder than I thought. Let's see if we're paying attention. The U.S. has 4 gold medals so far through the first, 5-ish or so days of the Olympics, 5 or 6 days of the Olympics. Do you guys remember now already how quickly we forget? Do you remember the 4 gold medal winners for Team USA?
Like
it's hard.
Sport? Or
yeah, even
name?
if you get the sport works too, or name, either way.
Well, didn't they win a gold yesterday in skiing?
Is that the Jordan Stoltz one? It says the 1,000-meter. That's got to be cross-country skiing, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so yep, Jordan Stoltz won a gold. That's one.
Jeez.
It's hard, right?
It is.
Man. I mean,
I'll help you.
There isn't any in snowboarding.
Nope. Breezy Johnson won the gold in the downhill. That was the one that Lindsey Vonn got hurt in.
Yeah.
The figure skating team, the mixed team, the whole group won with Chalk, Bates, Quad God, the whole bit. The whole team won. And then Chris played the recap like 20 minutes ago, and Liz Lemley won the moguls, women's moguls.
Yeah.
The same.
Yeah.
So those are the 4 golds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, like six silvers? 6 silvers and a couple of bronze.
Wow, man.
So I believe we're something like 3rd overall for medal count, behind Norway and Italy.
And while I definitely missed Team Schuster, was fun watching the USA men's curling team beat Czechia, I think, yesterday. So they got off to a good start. So
do they play almost daily for the next handful of days?
That's a good question.
Hi, bye.
Oh, I thought you were like crying.
Yeah, I'm crying.
You guys, it's an active.
7:05 a.m. today, Switzerland.
They play the Swiss.
Yeah. I'm sure that'll be on the television.
Yeah, of course it will.
There's Tomers.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, gang.
Rocking a University of Miami sweatshirt. It looks 30 years old. Is that like a throwback or is it a new one?
Yeah. Well, so I'll tell you.
That is sweet.
And he's rocking a U.S. Olympic hat. Man, you're all in on Team USA.
Well, ever since you've been talking about it, I just keep watching it all the time.
It's the best, man.
But I found this sweatshirt along with like an old school like Seattle Supersonic sweatshirt. It's like there's some person just online makes them all, and I just buy them. I buy a lot from them.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's good.
How you been? Good?
Yeah, things are great. Sorry, I'll be honest with you, Cor. When I texted you, that's the moment I woke up.
Okay, so
I am a little
Tommy
loopy
texted me. He's like, Tommy texted me and he goes, I'm gonna be a couple minutes late. So that meant you were still on the east side of the cities and just rolled out of bed.
You guys,
Okay, that's fine.
I woke up in sheer panic. So like it's a little.
So you're going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Which you have before. Sorry.
But you guys, do you know what's great about like all the ceiling panels being off right now? I can show you guys what I do for my real job. All the stuff that's like exposed.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
It's just boring, but
that's not boring.
So this is your
completely
life.
different than I thought what you did.
This is your life.
yeah. So all like the pipes and
I don't want your
Wait,
life.
you work with
That's actually not a
exposed.
bad life. You just wheeling and dealing, world traveler.
You work with exposed pipe.
I
Not 9 to 5.
I
Yeah.
literally,
Mm.
yeah, that's great.
That's hot.
Yeah, I was talking to the crew yesterday. They're all good dudes.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's going to take until about May, but they're knocking down walls. They're
Yeah,
putting
man.
up walls. They're moving, man. They're moving and
I almost
shaking.
got lost out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
great.
happens.
I guess they demoed walls on this side of the building yesterday, but I haven't seen it yet. Have you guys walked over there yet?
No.
No.
Yeah, yesterday he told me that almost all those walls were coming down. I haven't seen it yet.
Wow.
The listeners don't care, but Reno here for the next handful of months. It's going to look good.
It looks great so far. It's gonna be. I was over there. I didn't notice a thing. I haven't seen anything different.
Maybe
but-
they didn't.
Oh,
then.
maybe
Yeah.
They got like 4 months. What's the difference?
Yeah,
they got
right.
time. They'll knock it down.
Plenty
when
of
they knock
time.
it down.
Yeah, man. It's gonna look great.
You just said you're loving the Olympics. What are you watching? What are you liking?
Well, was that real? Like the 4-man bobsled thing? Was that like how they all like fell off? Did you see that, or was that an AI thing I
I
saw
think
on
that was
Twitter?
AI.
Oh, okay.
I think so. I know if I know which one you're talking about. I think it's AI.
And like they're all
Where
US.
the three
yeah.
guys fell off in the back.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was AI.
Okay. The figure skating. I know it. Like the guy who does the backflip. I don't know how he like that blows my mind.
Yeah.
So that's been my favorite so far. The slope was great too. Other than that, I don't know. I just love it.
This do anything for you? You like men's moguls?
Yeah, that one.
Oh no,
That's actually
I
real.
don't know, Micah. That's real. Yeah.
There was
Really?
a bobsled crash that's legit.
Yeah, I mean they
Worth
fell
watching?
off and
Anybody get hurt?
well, one guy went into the wall.
It looks. I thought maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. It looked AI to me.
Like where they couldn't
That's
get
crazy.
on, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like they were at the top.
Yeah, and they
That's
all like
real?
fell. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? Yeah, that one.
Okay. All right. There you go. Did that happen like in the Olympics?
No, it was like I think maybe the world qualifiers. Like it was like a month or so
okay.
ago.
All right.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right. There you
I got you.
go. Okay.
I
But
read that.
yeah. Oh man, that hurts.
No.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, hideous.
I got some stuff for you guys off air that I can't wait to tell you.
Oh boy.
No, like good stuff. I told Polly about it already.
But none of it's airable.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Rocky's friend.
No.
Brother-in-law?
It's good stuff. It's all good. Oh, you guys talked about my baby Burton stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yes.
Yeah.
Can
I'd
we
like to know
we
about
talk about
that.
that when we come back?
What a tease.
Yeah, what a tease.
There's no other morning show in America.
Yeah, it's not as bad as you think. I don't think.
I mean, I hope not.
Yeah, and that was like the 8:00 hour or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of the coworkers texted me about that one.
Tommy will explain his baby bird story after this on the Fan.
spot in the Vikings Foundation Golf Tournament. Get the full details now at KFAN.com. Keyword golf.
That's tonight. That's the meat sauce.
Anoka.
He's walking back in.
My dad went to Anoka
High school?
High School. Go Tornadoes.
Halloween capital of the world.
Sauce
Oh, yeah.
tonight, 5 to 7.
Yeah, can't wait, man.
What bar?
201 Tav, right?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
DTA, great little town.
Oh,
Dude Sitch,
good dude, Sitch.
tell you what. I went down there about four or five Halloweens ago. Sess won the Halloween tournament or whatever. She dressed up as Khaleesi.
Yep.
And while she was on stage, did a little Roman. My heavens. Great dude, Sitch.
So while your wife's on stage winning a costume contest,
And good for
her moment, you're cruising for dudes. All right.
good for little Roman, by the way. That's nice. Little Roman.
Have you been up there? You guys downtown Anoka.
Yeah.
They remember they
Quite a
practiced like the.
Quite a lot.
Oh yeah, Hogs Daddy.
Yeah, didn't you do the bartender thing there? Where like Terry Train is? Isn't that
Oh
in
no,
Anoka?
that's in Corcoran.
Hogs Daddy. It's true that you can have open bottle up there, right?
I don't know.
In a certain area, yes.
Right?
They've
It's right there, back there between those bars you're talking about. I think on that
Right?
street. I think so.
Yeah.
I
And then
hope
Hogs
so. I
Daddy,
don't
there's antiquing.
know. A lot of antique stores in Anoka. I like it a lot up there.
What's the dude Sitch like in an antique store?
Pretty low.
It's mostly Hogs Daddy.
Pretty low. I'd say it's pretty low. I'd say it's pretty low on the whole. If you know what I mean.
more traditional carols than.
Sure.
And if you do get a carol, it's more like a Carol O'Connor.
What's the dude Sitch antiquing? Before we do what really matters, we teased your baby bird
Oh
update.
yeah. And so Hogs
So
Daddy.
what's the angle here?
Hogs Daddy, you had great memory. Great memory.
Yeah.
So until I was about, let's call it,
30.
and
25.
so I growing up, I hated when my dad couldn't remember the exact date. Like it bothered me so bad. So I always told myself when I get older, even if I have to lie, I'm going to say the date, right? Because it just, for some reason, that just pissed me off that he couldn't remember the date.
Okay.
But so let's call it when I was 9. So 3rd grade, 4th grade, right around there. Still a baby, but old enough to know. My mom, whenever we would have, and this is an off-air thing, but now it's clearly on air, we would have, if it wasn't the little baby cubes of ice, the Cane's ice, if it wasn't that, she would chew up our ice and either spit it back into the cup or spit into our mouth, whatever's more convenient.
I don't want your life.
So that was correct. That's Is there another baby bird story? Or is it just the ice?
Well,
You're hesitating.
well,
Before you say it, think about if you really want to say it.
no, but like, well,
So there's more.
yeah.
That is a vagina.
That's something that I need to clear with you guys before I say it.
Oh God!
I would also argue you should clear it with whoever is on the other end of the baby birding because
No, it's
I don't
not
think they
that.
want their name involved.
Oh my
Well,
God! What could it be?
It's where your head's going. It's yeah.
Oh my gosh. Come on, man.
Oh, are you
Wait,
surprised at
wait,
this point?
Wait.
What now?
Hold on.
I mean,
Hold on.
I think they mentioned this in the movie Clerks.
I don't think I have a handle on it.
that's hot.
What? What?
No.
Did you just
So-
Urban Dictionary something, Sauce?
No,
I wish I could.
Yeah.
Is it like a hostess treat?
Can we
That kind of thing?
Can we just talk individuals and which way it went? The order series of
It's something
order
I'll
of
have to say.
operations.
You
You got to clear it with us first.
Yeah,
We'll
'cause
do
I
it
will-
live.
Why don't we do what really matters?
So you guys know
you can process whether or not this is worth saying, and then you can run it by us during the break, and maybe next segment you say it, maybe next segment you don't.
I can't imagine. I really can't. I can't imagine what it could be.
And the fact that you're hesitating should terrify everybody involved.
That's why I think maybe you want to sit that one out.
Yeah.
And definitely for legal reasons, probably not mention who else was involved.
Yeah, that's a guarantee. I can't bring up that.
I can't imagine. Oh my God, dude! No, if it's what I think it is, then you don't want to say it. I don't think, but I can't imagine if it can't be that.
Minnesota. Oh, hang on. First of all, Ovo LASIK and Lens brings you what really matters. Thanks to Ovo LASIK and Lens, go get LASIK from Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Right down the street here, Tommy. Right?
The best.
$3.94. Yeah. Best guys ever. Ovo LASIK and Lens. The Twins today. Pitchers and catchers report to spring training in Florida. So Johnny Bones, who's on the Cunanan Trail, I assume is in Florida, ready for the pitchers and catchers to report and record podcasts and write articles and drink beers and slap back. So spring training starts today for the Twins. Full squad on Monday.
Hell yeah, man.
It's here.
It's here. He's there for like a month.
Yeah, I think he comes, middle of March, I think, is when we.
That's when he does the reverse Cunanan Trail.
Yep. No, I think they'll go straight back to Minneapolis.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe they like the way down.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
During the Xbox development, the name was not favored by Microsoft's marketing team. During focus testing, they put Xbox on a list of possible names to prove how unpopular the name would be. And, of course, it became the most popular name and became the official name of the Xbox. They put it on there to prove that it wasn't going to win, and it did win.
My wife loves Xbox. I've never played a full game on Xbox. Just never gotten into it.
I love Xbox.
I was a Nintendo guy growing up, then went dark from video games for a while, like in my 20s, and then got back into PlayStation and like the Switch, and like I just never got into Xbox. People love it though.
Xbox One, is that what you're talking
about? Just any of them. Never got into it. But like, didn't Charts like a week or two ago tweet something like the Xbox is like toast, like it's losing market share like at a ridiculous rate?
Yeah,
is it over for Xbox?
Yeah,
they're over. Yeah,
they're turning it essentially into a gaming PC that you can put in your living room. So it's going to be very much more like a computer than a console. Because they've just been destroyed, whether it be the Switch or PlayStation. Because the Xbox One, because the 360 was
the
game
best,
changer, probably the best console of all time.
It changed everything.
Yeah,
yes,
it was.
So it went.
Unreal.
I think the natural progression for our age was it went. I started with Sega. From Sega, I went to N64.
Dreamcast. Oh.
So I feel like you had to make decisions growing up,
Yes.
right? It was N64 or you went to. So N64, I feel like that was pretty universal, but then it became different because then the GameCube came out, then PS2 came out, and PS2 was, I think, the GOAT, and then 360 came out. But like that was my progression. I never went PlayStation 1. I never went GameCube, and like, but 360
was
Shell on 360 is the best thing of all time. It's the best thing of all time.
Call of Duty.
Xbox 360.
Zombies.
All right, but so for you two kids over here though, when was the last time you owned an Xbox system? How recently?
I still have my old.
But I mean, like, when's the latest console that you've purchased?
Pretty much everybody went to PS4. Xbox One kind of was the beginning of the end of the.
I have the newest Xbox.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love Xbox. I like the controller. It's small and compact in my small hands,
and it's comfy. What do you play on it?
The show,
MLB.
Madden.
So the sports games.
Yeah, sports games. Yeah.
I retired at 360. But I still fire up PS2 every Christmas. Best thing in the world.
Speaking of the Twins, former Twins pitcher Liam Hendriks is back with the team, 37 years old from Australia. 3-time All-Star, all after he left the Twins, though. He was with the Twins from 2011 to 2013. Played for Toronto, Kansas City, I think Toronto again, then Oakland, Chicago, and Boston. So he's been all over the league, but an All-Star in 2019, 21, and 22.
Yeah, at one point, I think he was maybe the best closer in the league.
According to this, 2-time AL reliever of the year. So he's had like some really big moments. This is a minor league deal with Minnesota. So because I think it's, maybe his Xbox era might be the beginning to the end. But he's going to try to latch on with the Twins, and we'll see how that goes. So I assume he's reporting today.
Yeah, they need all the reliever arms they can get. Because they traded almost all of them last offseason, and they didn't really sign many.
Who's like our horses? Who's our guys? Do we know?
Bullpen guys or pitching guys?
Like the starting rotation, like our
Pablo and Ryan for sure.
So those two are like good.
Yeah,
Very
Barry
good.
Keoghan.
Yeah,
Barry
Keoghan.
Keoghan.
Yep. Anyone else?
The Beezer.
Yeah, the Beezer. Yeah. He's pretty good.
How many Major League Baseball players have there been from Australia?
Well, Liam. Oh, I thought you. Oh, sorry. I got caught up because I thought you meant like Barry Keoghan was from there. I don't know. I'm not thinking correctly.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, Liam's from there. How many others? I don't know if I can name another one. This is a question for Bonus or AI.
Bonus just posted that he's walking around Florida talking about how pumped he is for pitchers and catchers to report.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Guardsy.
Oh, Guardsy, yeah. He's
But
from there.
what really matters is this.
44% of the world's adult population has never consumed alcohol.
Wow.
Really?
44%.
44% voluntarily abstain.
That seems high.
Yeah.
There has to be a handful of major cultures that just aren't into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's over anywhere near the 50% range.
Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam,
Yeah.
and some sects of Christianity do not consume it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Well, have you seen how like all the alcohol no one likes drinking anymore? Like the new trends with like the younger generation? They just don't like going out. They like rather stay at home. Have you seen any of that or
Well,
no?
all that checks out. It's
rather just
hard
stay
to get
home.
kids to go out because they just want to hang out on their friends
Yeah.
digitally and talk to their friends. Group text, group chats, Roblox, FaceTime.
Well, now like all the people from that went through COVID during college, they said everything changed after that, and that they didn't go out after COVID.
Really?
That's too bad.
Yeah, like they said, like all the bars were just not the same. Everything changed. Like I buy into that.
Yeah.
It was just comfortable not to do anything. It kind of just made it okay.
But what about the kids that were like in middle school or high school during COVID and then still hit there? Like they shouldn't be affected by
No.
bars and not wanting to go. What are they doing? I don't know.
Yeah.
Bailey's 20. She goes out a little bit, but yeah, their generation's not like I don't know. It does feel different than ours.
Right.
Do people not drink alcohol because they're drinking THC?
There's probably that, yeah.
But there's so many other ways to like communicate that you don't need to go out anymore.
Yeah.
Dating apps,
all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they're still drinking, but they're drinking at home.
Yeah.
Just
like
not, and they're not drinking as much. And there is this like, I don't know if it's a health thing or whatever, but people are like,
There is a big health movement too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
'Cause
don't know. Crazy.
But it'll change. I mean, it's like you said, it's a trend, and I'm sure 10 years now down the road, we'll have a whole crop of just wild party animals like we used to.
Michael Andre.
Yeah,
Michael
He'll
Andre.
bring it back.
Yeah.
The Gopher women continue to be red hot. They've won 6 straight. They host Nebraska tonight at 7 o'clock. The Gopher women in the AP and coaches poll both ranked 26th, just outside of the top 25, T.O. They have the most votes in others receiving votes. 26.
Do your
in both.
best.
So they've won 6 straight. They are 9-4 in the Big Ten, 18-6 overall. So unless this goes really, really south, we're talking about an NCAA tournament
Let's
team.
roll.
Hell
I love
yeah.
that.
So they play tonight, 7 o'clock against Nebraska. Good luck to the gals. More of what really matters, and maybe if Tommy clears us during the break with another story. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Patrick Moore Show. Morning, Fargo.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
How are you?
I'm good.
Where were you? Where the hell were you?
Last week I was in Raleigh, North Carolina.
That's right.
Raleigh, North Carolina was, if you remember a week ago, the South just got bombarded with snow. Like there was snow in Myrtle Beach, Charleston, Savannah. There's this little ring around the Southeast in Raleigh for about 30 miles, no snow. Just like a dusting.
Really?
Yeah, they're protected.
Yes, I was down in Florida last week, and all I brought was matching sets. So, like, not Eric, but like matching outfits, right? And they're all shorts and tees. And
That's like the new thing.
And I couldn't wear a thing.
It was that cold?
You mean like
it was
you and
freezing?
Seth's matching outfit? What do
No,
you mean?
like a matching. So, like, think of like a button down and shorts, right? And they're matching.
Exact same color, exact same pattern, whatever.
Yeah, and it's like terry cloth or whatever. Like they're like cool felts.
Yeah,
cool material. And I said that's all I brought. And like
no
swimsuits,
pants,
zero. And it was like 50 degrees. I'm like, this sucks.
Rosie.
This is horrible.
Did you go shopping and get some pants?
Actually, well, shocking. We were at a bar, and I would just ask if they have sweatshirts, and I would just get sweatshirts everywhere. Yeah, but it was still great. Down in Florida, it was fantastic. Sess went to Waste Management.
I saw that on social. She looked like she had the time of her life.
Yeah, I'm just
a lot of fun.
I'm happy. She like what she did was out of this world. She they through a friend of friends was able to hook up with everything and like had the best.
Did they have like a backstage pass?
Yeah, so like apparently so Sess's friend from high school moved out to Manhattan, met someone on the radio or on CBS.
Yeah.
And they were able to get him like front row on 16. And like
Right.
they were able to have like the best time of their life. But
That's sweet.
It was so much fun, she said.
Yeah, that's like the best golf tournament for that ever. Yeah.
Right. So like you and I'd be dying at it.
Yeah.
And she's just like having the best Instagram day of her life.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Why would you guys be dying at it? That wouldn't be fun for you guys?
No, I would be dying to be there.
Oh,
Like,
I see what
seeing,
you're saying.
like,
I thought you meant it wouldn't be fun for you guys.
No, I
epic.
mean like
Party.
we all know like all the golfers,
Got
but when
it.
Scotty got up, she's like that's so she knows Scotty, and she was in the background of like Scotty's swing, and she took it was cool. Like she had like the best time ever.
I mean, those
Yannick
ticket
Bertrand.
prices on 16. I mean, that's like $1,000 deal.
Oh my god!
Because getting into the Open is like $400. It used to be like $25.
Yeah,
now
the good old
it's
days.
a
The
deal.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they said during the coverage that the stadium seating they have around
Yeah.
16, they started in September.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Yep.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
The 3M should like adopt that vibe.
Boy, now they're at Pebble Beach this week, and the weather is just brutal.
We should bet on
So I'm not kidding. We should bet on everything. How fun was
was
it
great.
watching? Did you guys know about our bet at all?
Which bet?
So we each picked 3 guys
For Phoenix Open?
Yeah, this past
wow.
weekend, and then our top 2 guys were head to head on like the
Yeah.
last day.
Yep. And then Matsuyama fell apart.
Fell apart.
Oh my god, I was so
Fell apart.
happy.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
But
He
like,
down his leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
do you know how that one year we bet on the Ghost in 2019 and we bet every game?
Yeah.
We should do that for golf.
We can do it for most of them. Some of them, they're people that I don't even know who they are.
Great.
But at least it's even.
Yeah, let's do
Because
it now.
if you don't know him, Tommy doesn't know him.
I'm amped about Daytona today.
There you go. You got the itch. I love it.
It's the best.
Hey, we didn't even talk about during the break as we were talking to Flash. We didn't even talk about your story. We didn't clear your story off the air.
Yeah, and I still
So
have
let's
to
just
wait.
continue. Yeah, let's just
Yeah,
wait then, and
yeah,
we'll get it cleared next break. All right, more of what really matters. I mentioned the Gopher women last segment. The Gopher men are at Washington on Valentine's Day. They've had basically the entire week off.
They have.
They have lost 8 of 9, but the one win was an awesome one, right? That was against the 10th ranked Spartans. But 8 of 9 have gone the wrong way. 7 regular season games left for the Gopher men. So they play 8 o'clock Saturday night at Washington.
They've been fun to watch. They've been competitive. They just can't close out a lot of games.
Oh.
But boy, if you just flip half those games, right, which they easily could have flipped, I mean, be a pretty
It's a solid
remarkable
year one.
first. Yeah, year
Yeah.
one. I mean,
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
But like you can just tell the depth because like in the first like
7 dudes. Yeah.
Calm down.
2 more wishes.
Gopher women are going to the tournament.
Hell yeah, let's roll.
I think they make a run. Their issue is one of their top players transferred the week before the season started. She was upset where she was in the lineup, so she goes, "I'm out," and then she went to Oregon. If she was around, this is a Final Four type of team.
But what really matters is this.
So NDSU to the Mountain West.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, there's very few opportunities when you're at the FCS level to come up to the FBS level. I think NDSU had won 10 out of 15 national championships. Even the home fan base kind of tired of it. And I think as you look around the changes in college football, it's kind of slowly going to become like one mega conference of like 60 teams. And so the Mountain West, there's lots of moves, right? So the Pac-12 is being reestablished, Hawk, and teams like Boise State, Colorado State, Fresno State, they moved to the Pac-12, which created a couple openings in the Mountain West. And so NDSU was given an invitation, and so they're going to write a check for $12.5 million to the Mountain West Conference. They're going to write a check for $5 million to the NCAA, and now they have to figure out a way to go from funding 63 scholarships to 105. But they'll figure it out, and I have to give them credit. If you look at FCS football over the last decade, teams like James Madison, teams like Sam Houston State, teams made the move, right? And so eventually FCS, I'm not sure what it really looks like. I think there's this murky world between FCS, Division II that probably just merges. And so you want to make the move up. And candidly, they'll be competitive. I mean, if you look at their last, I think it's 15 games versus, quote unquote Division 1A teams, they're like 10-5. And so it's not like they're moving into the Big Ten, right? It's Air Force, Hawaii, Nevada, New Mexico, San Jose State, UNLV, Wyoming. I think it's teams that they can be competitive against. And so I got to give the people in Fargo credit. They're looking they're dreaming a bigger dream. And now what I hope we have at U.S. Bank at some point in the next couple years, Gophers, NDSU.
No, I don't.
I think it happens because NDSU to make a bunch of money, get out of your 20,000 seat stadium, take a home game to U.S. Bank, rent it out, and take on either St. Thomas or the U. That thing sold out, ticket prices are high. NDSU would make a bunch of money.
St. Thomas and them should. I don't want to play them anymore.
Why?
What? You tell me what's good comes out of it.
I mean,
what good? Oh, perfect.
Run it on 3rd and 6. I don't know.
Oh, we beat Fargo. This is awesome. That's great.
You are right. Yeah.
Or be like what I did, lost to him. That was fantastic.
How'd that feel?
Still crying about it. Still crying about it 12 years later. That's fun.
No, you're
good
right.
time.
You're
They're
right.
so good. It's just like,
Yeah.
And then obviously, like that was their Super Bowl back then, playing like the D1 teams or whatever. Like when they beat Kansas State too. And it's just. I think it's good. Obviously, I'm happy for them that they did it. Yeah. And it's just like what you said, it's a long-term play. But
yep.
I hope they have a great tradition of playing St. Thomas. I don't want to play them. There's just.
I agree.
Hey,
Thanks,
quick live look at Olympics. So Jessie Diggins, our very own Jessie Diggins, just finished her race. You know how like when cross-country skiers finish the race, they almost always kind of half collapse because it's like a marathon. They're so exhausted. She hit the ground, but she looks like she's in serious pain. Doesn't she have like a rib injury or something? But she has not gotten up, and like her teammates are helping her, and she is like holding her ribs and appears to be screaming. She does not look like she's in a good spot.
No.
Yeah, look at her. She's still down, and it's right by the finish line too, and they can't get her moved yet. So I don't know what her deal is, but it doesn't look good.
When you say one of us, Minnesota, one of us?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Where's Diggins from?
It's just.
Do you know where she's
Let me
from?
look this up.
Circle Tree.
Yeah, Circle Tree, Minnesota. Yeah.
She is from St. Paul.
Went to Stillwater.
Is she really? Wow.
Yep.
High school.
Yes! It's crazy
Yeah,
they
she is
train.
still not gotten up.
Is this technically called skiing? Is that what they're calling? What is this Olympic sport called right here?
Cross country.
Is it just
skiing.
called cross? Yeah. So cross country is not your traditional skiing. It's I don't think there's anything more difficult than what they're doing. They're flying. Their speed.
Oh, hang on. They're trying to get her up. Let's see here. Yeah, she's holding her ribs.
Yeah, she is.
She was down for at least 2 minutes.
You would think they'd have somebody that could help.
Yeah, not just a random teammate. Let's see how gingerly she walks away from this here. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she does not look like she's doing well.
Stop laughing.
Can't even walk yet.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be a medic by now.
Yeah, it's just her teammate holding her
I
up.
wonder if she's in like the competitive field of play and you can't.
Oh, yeah,
there is that. Yeah.
I thought I saw somebody out there a minute ago, though.
Did she win?
Well,
Cole?
if she has
I think
a
she got
broken rib and
third?
she's trying to breathe through that race, I mean that'd be brutal.
I didn't see.
It's
what
crazy
place she
they
got.
train for 4 years, and like when you see track stars and they run like a mile and they breathe fine, this knocks them out. Like at the end.
Oh yeah.
She is walking now, but she keeps holding her ribs. But now she's like kind of bent over, looking at her skis and stuff. And I don't know. Looks like she's in pain, but she's fighting through it.
Yeah.
But the race is over. But yeah, they almost always collapse and just lay on the snow for a second and catch their breath. But this was definitely different. She's struggling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, what really matters though is the following.
PJ got a contract boost?
He did. Yeah, they gave him. He needed more money, right? Meat sauce. So he has now a new bonus called a management bonus. So on March 1st, they'll give him $350,000 if he's here, and on July 1st, he'll get another $350,000. So in the next 5 months, he'll get a $700,000 bonus. That's called a management bonus.
So nice.
So that's one addition. So that takes his base salary plus his retention and management bonuses to an annual number of $7.9 million, and then they changed his incentives. So he used to have an incentive if he won 8 regular season games, he would get $100,000, just regular season.
An hour.
And now they've changed it where if he wins 5 Big Ten games, he wins he gets $150,000. If he wins 6 games, $300, and 7 or more games, $750. Now the thing that we're focused on is the other part of his incentives. So now, if he appears when he appears in the Big Ten championship, he gets $100,000. And then when he appears in the college football playoff, all the way from the first round, he gets $500,000.
Yep. Thank
and
you.
when he gets to the national championship, he gets $1.5 million.
Yep.
Thank you.
Payday's coming PJ's way.
Regardless of how the season goes, he just got an extra $700,000.
Thank you.
So in March, let's just really think about that. It's like, does he wake up in his citizen's checking account?
Yeah, direct
God,
deposit.
can you imagine that? Just
350, baby.
Yeah, no.
Bam! Think of that.
A lot of matching outfits.
Yeah.
350.
You imagine the shopping spree you could go on?
Yeah.
And the fits you could get?
Amazing hot rods.
Oh, God. Imagine the hot rods you could take a look at.
Hey, speaking of that, before we forget, because I think this is like the 3rd straight week people have asked us to ask you this, and I don't know if we have. Maybe we've asked you 3 times and I've already forgotten. Have you seen Heated Rivalry, and what do you think?
Sex.
I'm not exaggerating.
I don't believe you're going to.
I'm not exaggerating. I get asked maybe 3 questions whenever I'm off air, right? One's, how's Chris? How are they off air? That's the number one thing.
Bosom.
2, are you usually like this excited? 3, it's 3 of the 4 Mount Rushmore questions. What are your thoughts on heated rivalry? Honest. This is honest. I haven't watched it, but Cess, you said this yesterday. She's obsessed with it.
Yeah, the gals seem to love it.
She loves it, and like, would I buy in? Sure. Is it about
spanked? Did you get spanked?
Is it about guys that fall in love? Maybe.
Do you endorse throwing wieners?
Yes, he does.
Am I a fan of HBO shows? Yes.
He's all man.
Yep.
Do I like certain scenes in Game of Thrones? Yes.
They're bare-chested.
They're bare-chested.
Would I be into this? Sure.
Do you endorse throwing wieners?
So you are going to watch it, just haven't yet.
Yeah, but so Cess always asks me before she starts the show, can I watch this without you? And I'm like, yeah. So that was one of them. So I don't know if I'll go back because.
Will she circle back though? It sounds like she liked it.
She might keep me away from it for a reason. We'll see.
Condoms.
Are you caught up with the Night of the Seven Kingdoms? What do you think about Thrones? Go on.
I'm really, really, really sad about it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Are
you caught up though?
No, I didn't watch this last
Okay, because I was with you. I was like, man, where is this going?
So Super Bowl weekend had a good weekend?
Yeah, they released it like 2 days before that because they didn't want to go against the Super Bowl. The fourth episode was the best one so far, so it's starting to trend the right way. But I was with you. I'm like, let's go. What's going on here?
Those first two, I was just like, this is. What is it?
I think the dude is really handsome.
We're so brainwashed though that like the last
dragons and White Walkers and we want
making out with your dad or whatever.
What?
Let's just speak for ourselves.
I missed an episode.
Making out with Lou and having a good
Chad Abbott.
What?
No, but like all the incest, like there was nothing. It was just guys sitting around looking at each other.
So the lack of incest is what's pissing you off? Not the dragons.
There's dad kissing?
I just was throwing an example.
I admit I don't feel good. I don't remember that part of the show.
Yeah.
No, but like the incest, it fires you up, you know?
No, I know that.
No, it does not. It's a part of the show. It doesn't fire me up.
No.
This is judge free. We're okay.
It is judge free.
Leotard type thing.
But no, it was just very vanilla.
Yeah.
And then I
All
was
right.
just like,
Watch episode 4 and tell me if you
gets
had
going
the
a
same
little bit?
reaction I
Okay.
did. That like, all right, we got something here. Let's go though.
But I got
The 30
that guy
minute
loves
thing
it.
is the thing that sucks right now.
I
It's 30
agree.
minutes,
It's just
man.
it doesn't feel
It's
like a
30
lot.
minutes.
Yeah, Thrones is always 60, and these things are over. Like the time you get settled in, the
Right.
episode's over.
But Corey, now there's new episodes of Southern Charm and Summer House. I gotta catch up on first.
Southern Charm and Summer House are horrible.
Thank you.
Let me guess, those are shows you're
Horrible.
watching by yourself. Seth's already watched them, and now you're going solo.
I'll be real with you. That Seth was obsessed with them. I always ripped on them. I bought in. They are all time.
Oh, you're
It's
right.
Summer
some of
House
the-
is
Do it
hideous.
It's some of the best TV I've ever seen.
What the
so
hell is
bad.
Summer House?
It's
I know
about a-
Southern Charm. Angie watches that. Or
Yeah,
did,
so
did
it's
in the
like people
past,
from
at least.
there, and then like it's same.
Oh, it's a
Bravo
crossover?
stuff, and then they go up to what's the place above
The
New York?
Hamptons.
Yeah, the Hamptons, and they just all go party.
It's real dumb.
It's fantastic.
They have a Summer House in the
My
Hamptons.
wife loves it.
And I was in Miami with my new beach house.
That's one of the
Samantha had a
people on
house
the
in
show.
Hamptons.
It's like a modern day rich people.
It's Juice and it's Lucy.
Oh my God.
Southern Charm and
Juice and it's
Summer
Lucy.
Give it
House.
a chance. You'd love it. I swear. I
I've seen
swear.
some of Southern Charm because Angie watched it. Is that the one with Cam? Is that Southern Charm?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah, yeah.
I
She's
think
the
she
early
was
stages,
on
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Oh,
Cam's a smoke show.
He did that.
I mean, you should like Austin.
That's great.
Who's he?
Yeah, the dude situation is pretty nice on there. Let's just put
He's
it
just
that way.
dirty and nasty.
Yeah, preach, PJ.
This unit. This unit.
You guys think it. So PJ gets $700,000, right? So think of that.
That's great.
$700,000. Think of what you could do with that. Like if you went to Vegas, just if someone said $700,000, boom, done.
Ah.
But you had to spend it.
Well, and he hasn't had it before, so just take the first check. Like
Right.
Get
Good for
after him.
I truly he
Oh,
deserves it.
speaking of that, I saw a weird hypothetical on social that I wanted to ask the group. It's specifically Sauce.
Yeah.
Somebody on social posted, you get $20 million, but one of your friends has to go to prison for 4 years.
Good
and
luck.
I don't think you get to pick the friend. So it's like somebody that you actually consider a friend. You get 20 mil, but you spin a wheel, and one of your friends goes to prison for 4 years.
Federal prison?
I don't know if it got that specific, but
Spin a wheel. You can't choose.
Can't
Good
choose
luck.
the friend.
Oh, good luck.
Do you take it? That includes
$20 million.
Sauce. That includes. Let's just go through the list. Hang on. These are the people that might be going to prison.
Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah, that
100%.
I wouldn't want that.
Ski club Pat.
100%.
He'd be fine.
Tree.
100%.
He'd love prison.
Tree.
Scene bear.
Speaking from
100%.
experience.
Would you send your little scene bear to prison for 4 years?
No.
No, thank you, PJ. Probably not.
Dove.
100%.
He's my brother.
Well, he's still your friend, though.
Nah, he doesn't count.
Garlar.
100%.
He's my cousin.
My grandpa.
100%.
He's no longer with us.
A guy who used to come into the cigar shop I worked
sure.
at.
Any of them.
100%.
Do you take the deal or not? 20 million. One of your friends goes to prison for 4 years. That includes everybody at work, everybody from high school.
Why not?
That includes John Randall,
Oh.
right? Creasel, all of those guys on the list. Nick Swartzen, your buddies on the list, but you get 20 mil. Yes or no?
Yes. Because when
Why
they
not?
came out after 4
100%.
years,
How much do you
I'd
give them?
probably give them $1 million a year, probably.
You didn't
$5
give
million.
me anything when I came out.
Buenos
Brilliant.
dias.
I'm prison.
good.
Buenos dias.
Prison. No, I did. I took you shoe
That's
shopping.
one of the reasons Tommy's hesitating. He wants a paycheck.
Yeah.
So you take it, though. You really would. You would take
Yeah.
it? Anybody
Would
else?
you? Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Wait,
Especially you
blink.
worked a deal. I love
Yeah.
your math seems it adds up. $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, but
Without a doubt.
But
That's a long.
the reason why I think the hypothetical is
4 years
fun
is a long way.
is it's a long time.
Long
And
time.
in your entire friend group, there's a whole bunch of people that would be like, well, sure, I'll take $1 million a year to just disappear for 4 years. But there's a whole bunch of people that have zero interest in losing their job, family, kids. So they're on the list too. You don't get to pick just the friends that are like I'm in.
I think you
It's
give more than
everybody.
give more than $1 million a year. Maybe a couple $1 million a year. $8 million you come out of prison 4 years.
Yeah.
That's a big
many
chunk of
times
change.
as I can.
Yep.
What if it's Papa?
Prison's just a bonus for me.
Tommy's running.
Yeah.
Where's the showers?
My God.
Where's the group shower?
Sauce gets 20 mil and Tommy volunteers as tribute.
Doesn't want any money.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
What's the dude sitch at Oak Park Heights?
Tommy
A+.
Tommy walks out of prison with a cigarette going, we're all good.
If it's a real prison for
Keep
Tommy,
your money.
No, yeah, keep your money.
if it's a real prison for Tommy, it's a female prison.
Then he wants money.
Oh, by the way, they just showed they're showing the replay right now of Jesse Diggins crossing the finish line. She was in pain way before the finish line and just fought as hard as she could to get there. I think she got third.
Shot.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, that last stretch there, she's screaming in pain the whole time trying to get to the finish line. Man,
Great, by the way.
that's not good. All right, the news is next. More with the Fargo Flash, more with Tommy Olsen. Ben's going to be here in like 30 minutes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800
You going to Duluth this weekend?
Montreal.
No, I'm going to Montreal this weekend.
That's exciting, dude.
Yeah, it should be fun. Have you been, Fargo?
I've never been.
I haven't either. I'm looking forward to it. That'll be good. And hoping I'm feeling better by the time I get on the plane tomorrow. And then Buffalo, New York, the week after this, which is good too. I like that place too.
Yeah.
Have you been to the place that invented the buffalo wings? What's that? The Anchor Bar or whatever?
No.
You got to go when you're there.
I'm not a big buffalo wing fan.
Oh, yeah, you don't
I
like
don't like the
bones. Yeah, you
bone
don't like
things.
bones. Yeah,
Do
I
not.
forgot about that.
Do not.
You and I differ in that category.
You sure like
You like the bone.
Don't eat meat, but sure like the bone.
That's correct. No, of course. All right, Hobbs Daddy, that's fantastic.
That'll be good, man.
Is there a direct flight from here to Montreal?
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Good
Yeah,
for
there's
you.
not to Buffalo, believe it or not, but there is.
Really?
Too. Yeah. Yeah.
Quick update for Chris and for the listeners. We did review Tommy's story during the commercial break.
Yeah, it's not going to make it there.
It is not airable,
Yeah,
but
No, it's not.
But
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
it's so tame. It's way tamer than any of us thought. We're like, oh, okay.
I can't even imagine
Is it
what
way?
then.
Okay.
Yes, compared to his normal stories.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's like, run of the mill. I'm just saying for Tommy, that's
true,
a
I
2
guess.
on the
It's all
Tommy
context.
scale.
I can't even imagine what it is then.
It's
I'll come in there next.
yeah. Go
Does it
no.
involve-
Go
does it
tell him right
involve
now.
food?
Hang on. Turn your mic
Does it
off.
involve
No,
golf?
It's a 10-second story.
It was kind of boring.
For a Tommy story.
For a Tommy story.
If one of us told that story, you'd be like, geez, that's a little aggressive. But for Tommy, that's a 2 on the Tommy scale. Right, Sauce? That's pretty tame.
And this story started, what was the hint that brought the story to
We
today?
were talking about baby birdie.
Okay, that's
like
right.
the
That's
fact,
what I thought.
So we were like, how bad can this be? And, again, it's all relative.
Totally.
Right? But while they're
I hope
doing
John Boy doesn't get a hold of this.
while they're doing that story, you and I were just talking about this during the break. This 10K cross country skiing, right? Jessie Diggins got third. It looks like she's hurt, but she crossed in third. So the gold, it looks like the gold medal winner's like in the 22-minute range, right? Think about busting your ass. You finish in 25 minutes.
Okay.
You're one of the best cross country skiers in the world, and you finish 70th.
Right.
You're
Like, just
you're
give
still
up.
an absolute truck.
Freak.
Yeah.
But you're 70th,
This
right?
is-
like
guys,
these people are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
these
that is
gals
a
are just hauling ass, and she's 4 or 5 minutes behind, and it looks like an absolute failure finishing 70th, and she would
Which just shows you how
crush.
good Jessie Diggins is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some Swede, it looks like she won in 22 minutes 49 seconds. Diggins was I think like a minute after that, something like that, 30 seconds or a minute. Either way. See, right? Pretty tame on the Tommy scale, right?
Kind of boring.
I feel a little sicker than I did before you came over here. But no, on the scale, I'm with you. I expected much, much worse than that.
Yep.
In fact, that I'm a little turned on by what you told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that to be the case.
Yeah.
Do
You were shocked by the participants.
well, I think he sounds like he was too.
It didn't do much for me.
And that was the story is that that was the greeting, right? That's how you were greeted?
That was the greeting.
Okay.
Do you still know these people?
Very well. Yeah, sure.
Are they around?
Are they on your Christmas card list?
They're not on the Christmas card. One went dark for a while. One, they're
But they're back.
Sure.
You know Tommy's story is tame when we all pause and he goes, and that's it. Right? Because we were all like, but what else?
You're right.
And you're like, no, that's it. We're like,
Yeah,
oh, that's not
that's
that bad. That's it? What do you mean that's it?
You see, it makes me happy. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm okay.
Well, welcome aboard, Tommy.
Could you still taste the cardboard?
Come on, man. Just
No.
come on, man.
No.
Zach, when are you going to go to Colorado to buy more drugs?
Yeah, come on, man.
Maybe get some amoxicillin
Yeah.
for Tommy.
Yep. Sure.
Maybe a new toothbrush.
Yeah.
Hey, I know Chris is about to do the news, but somebody tweeted yesterday. Man, where did I see this? That Minnesota has some weird STD. Did you guys see that headline?
Oh no!
What?
Does it give
Hang
you
on.
voice
Like,
problems?
like a unique that's just
Hang on.
special for
let me
us?
Google
I
this.
think Captain Billy Hildebrand was talking about
Okay,
that.
calm down.
Did I
Minnesota.
tell you? I've told you guys about one of Sess's friends about the captain.
Oh no!
No.
Do you want to clear that with off the air?
No,
too?
no. She has like a
careful.
secret crush on the captain.
Oh.
Oh, hang on. Before you do that, because I want to hear about that for sure. I have a lot of questions. CBS News. Minnesota is the epicenter of the nation's largest known outbreak of sexually transmitted ringworm.
Son of a bitch.
Minnesota is in the midst of what is a state health official calls the nation's largest known outbreak of TMVII, fungal skin infection that can cause severe ringworm.
So, but sexually transmitted ringworm.
Yes.
When I was at the U, and probably for you as well, in the summer they had these wrestling camps by Jay Robinson.
Oh, the worst.
It was the worst.
Those
it's
guys
a
were crazy.
Petri dish inside the
100%.
football complex.
Dude.
And it was for 4 weeks, and every single year there was a ginormous ringworm outbreak.
Oh.
Every year.
Tommy, you sitting down? You sitting down?
Yes.
The first reported case was July of 2025 when a patient sought treatment for a genital rash. Since then, more than 30 confirmed or suspected cases in the Twin Cities. It is most prevalent among men with other men.
In Matamidi.
Oh, poor Matamidi.
Symptoms include ringworm on the arms, buttocks, genitals, legs, which appear like round, coin-like rashes that are red and irritated. So, yep, STD ringworm. Minnesota's the epicenter.
And who reported it?
That's CBS News.
Yeah, I mean, that means it's legit. Like, that's an epidemic. They're finding enough cases, and it's
my God,
big deal. Be careful out there, Tom.
What the?
Way to go, Minnesota.
That's the worst.
We won something.
You don't want to add ringworm to your resume.
Just when you're starting to have fun.
No, you know what? Good time of year to have it though. With the Olympics on, look down at your buttocks and see the old Olympic logo of ringworm.
Plus, you don't have to be alone.
Do you know when I was so big back in the day when I was like
go on
like,
good for you
big?
300?
Oh no, I'm talking like middle school to like elementary
yeah.
school. I used to like want ringworm to lose weight. That's how
You mean
You're trying to get ringworm?
Tapeworm.
Tapeworm.
Yeah.
You didn't want ringworm.
Yeah. Tapeworm. Yeah, that guy. That little fourth grader had tough times. That guy had some dark times.
Was fourth grade Tommy like big?
Oh, yeah. Just first grade Tommy was not a 99, 100 percentile height and weight. Like
That's a huge bitch.
When you played youth football, were you black striped?
Double back stripe, couldn't pick up a fumble.
Couldn't pick up a fumble?
What?
A fumble.
They would pull you off. They're like, get away!
Immediately whistle blown, can't touch the ball.
Too big.
What?
Well, you guys don't know this. I've
No,
never
I-
told
I
you guys
didn't know the double black bit.
You guys,
No.
Even I didn't have that.
double black stripe. They made there was the Tommy Olson rule because I played up 2 grades at the Eddie. So Eddie's 2 grades older than me. Heaviest guy on that team, 2 years older than me. Double black stripe to the point where this is not an exaggeration. My dad would call in right now. A fumble, and I picked it up. Play would stop. Dead.
The refs blow it dead.
Blow it dead. 2 years up. Blow it dead.
Jeez.
But on extra points.
So you could recover it, but then the play was immediately
I had to
over.
dive on it. I could, even if I picked it up, I couldn't.
See, because I would think that they wouldn't want you even diving on the ball then. Because what if you crush some other kid going for the ball?
No, it's crazy. So that was so the reason I went up to in 8th grade on
When you're in 6th grade.
Yep. On extra points I could like run the ball. So I could be like fullback or something. But like that was it.
It's so short.
So I played 3 years of 8th grade football. Yeah, but you guys back in the day, those were my days. Like
Good for you though, man.
It was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but how cool?
big.
How cool were you when you were a 6th grader playing with 8th graders?
The coolest part, so Eddie and I transferred from we went to St. Jude's and we went to the public school. And I was in 6th and Eddie was in 8th. And so like we all had to wear jersey days, like when you'd play in the games. And then like I would be the only 6th grader wearing a jersey on like a random Wednesday. I was like, oh yeah.
King of the castle, man.
Yeah.
You'd think. But I was so thick, it was tight, and I hated it.
Yeah.
Well, that was the worst part, you guys. I was dating a girl in 7th grade, and her brother was on the varsity football team, right? And she's like, Tom, you could wear his jersey. I was like, oh yeah, awesome. And it was so like, do you know how they give jerseys away? And they were home that week, so the away jersey was white. And I put it on, and it looked like I was like my belly button looked like a donut, you know. And it was
Oh, Tom.
I'm not kidding. I cried so hard on the way to school.
Tonight.
And but I had to wear it because it's my girlfriend. And the whole time I'm just like,
Do I have
don't
to?
look at me. Yeah, you guys, growing up big it's
totally
diabolical.
Yeah, not fun.
It's tough.
It's not fun.
It's tough. Yeah, but so yeah,
You got to kill him with kindness.
Oh yeah. But not picking up a fumble. Those were the real days. In 8th grade, that was not the case. But leading up to that, that's why I moved up 2 years. But
in 8th grade, though, were you still double black striped when you were in 8th grade?
Yeah, so I was.
You still were
8th grade. My third year of 8th grade football, I was 255 pounds in 8th grade.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
Did you play youth football early too? Did you get in early?
Oh yeah.
Like first grade playing with third graders?
2nd grade I played with 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And then 3rd grade, 4th grade,
I did the
5th
same.
grade, 6th grade, and then 6th grade played 3 years of 8th grade.
So hang on. I don't know if we've ever asked you a question like this, but when you were bigger, when did you actually have the skill set too? When you weren't just the biggest kid pushing kids around, when you actually oh, this kid's actually good too. Was it about 8th grade?
You guys know I don't ever sounding cocky or anything,
Sure.
right? But in 1st grade, 7 years old, that's when my mom took me to the University of Minnesota, and she's like, "Oh, honey, we're just gonna go down there, look at the campus," because I love the Gophs. And I had 2 days of full physicals, because I was.
Because you're so big?
Yeah, because Eddie, who's a monster,
Yeah.
I was bigger and taller than him when I was 7. And then I also won all the track and field days too. So I was the
You're
fastest
fast,
kid
too.
in class.
Biggest and fastest
it didn't
from
make
day
sense.
one.
Yeah, it just didn't make sense. And so naturally I just gained 10 to 20 pounds my whole life until I was 23 years old. It just was meant to be. Yeah, that was so the skill set was it was always there.
Good for you,
How
man.
tall are you?
I'm 6'4" now.
Yeah.
So that was to go down
Were
glory
you a
days.
4-star?
Yep. Yeah. So
4? Were you 4-star?
Yeah. So do you know Tom Lemming's top 100 or
And
whatever?
you went to the U?
So
It's a boyhood dream. Let the kids
I-
dream
yeah,
a
we
little.
have-
Could have gone to Ohio State.
Glory Day Road, right?
Yeah.
Plus, they had all those physicals on file.
You guys are firing me up now. This is my favorite thing to talk about.
We're talking Tom.
The
I love
top,
it.
the top 100 Tom Lemmings in 2011. Jadeveon Clowney was number 1, and then you go through that list really good players.
Yeah.
Number 94, Teddy Bridgewater. Number 95, Tommy Olsen.
No kidding.
Dude, we're bringing that out next time.
What
Yeah.
year is that again?
2011. So I was number
Who is it?
95.
95,
Tom-
right behind
Tom
Bridgewater.
Lemming.
So yeah, I was the
Lemming.
second guard center in the country that year, number 2.
Your
guard.
senior
What
year or
year?
junior year?
Senior year,
2011?
So Jadeveon Clowney was number 1. guy.
Wow.
Do you know the other guard /
Christian
lineman?
Westerman, yeah, I know him pretty
Okay.
well. Yeah, so he was actually
Where was he from?
Phoenix, Arizona, and he played for the Bengals for a while. Stud, good guy.
There it is, man. 97.
Yeah, I was 90. Yeah, whatever.
Tommy
it was.
Olsen.
Yeah.
Right at.
Yeah, he was the
Right
dude.
behind Teddy
so- yeah,
Rogers.
but-
Oh,
you
hell
came-
yeah,
and
dude.
Isn't that cool?
Michael Bennett, 93.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Dusty Mon was
Desmond
88.
Jackson.
Is it on there?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, there it is.
That's
Isn't that cool?
unbelievable.
The only Minnesotan on that list.
Oh, we never have people on that
Yeah,
list.
so that was cool. So top 100, I took a lot of pride in that, and then
Brad.
and then so then I
Well, and you were offered by Brewster,
yeah.
correct?
So
And
I still
came and played with Jerry Kill.
yeah.
So Tommy's issue, guys, is Tommy had to go through, which I had to go through a little bit as well. But
Yeah.
when you have a major coaching change, Ben had been, Bill Snyder for 50 years at Kansas City. Tommy was amazing. I remember calling Tommy's game when he was a high school freshman.
Yeah.
And the buildup of the game for the prep bowl was you guys got to talk about this Tommy Olsen kid. So I did all my research, and Tommy was trending for a Parade All-American.
Yeah.
Right? So Tommy was elite and was a gopher. It was in your bloodlines.
Yeah.
And then it looked like this Tim Brewster was going to make us go to the Rose Bowl, right?
Yeah.
And then so you come with Tim Brewster and you commit. But then Jerry Kill comes in. Anytime you go through a coaching staff change, there's a couple years you got to go backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where
was tough.
you kind of fell victim of that.
Yeah. One of the coolest. Oh yeah. Just glory days, right? You guys got me rolling. I love this. But so Brewster and then the O-line coach and the D-line coach come over to get Eddie to sign, right, in January of his senior year. And they're like, all right, you're good. And then so I'm sitting there with 3 sweatshirts on, my leather jacket on to make me look bigger. And Brewster looks over. I'll never forget it. Brewster looks over and goes, all right, Tom, now it's on you. I was like, yeah. He goes, do you want to we're going to offer you a full ride. This is January of my sophomore year.
He's offering you a full ride as they're signing your brother.
Yeah, so they're like, all right, we got Eddie's good. And then he looked at me and I go, I'll commit on the spot. And I committed right away. And still to this day, I'm the earliest commit and go for football history. And I take the most pride in that.
Dang.
That's awesome, man.
Isn't that
Good for
cool?
you. That is
Good
cool.
for you, dude.
Yeah, I'm amped
Sounds like
about
you would
it.
have committed at age 7 when you were getting your physical.
100%. No joke.
I believe
would
it.
have.
So he
No.
might have should have been committed.
Oh, God, you guys, I've always wanted to talk about glory days. This is fantastic.
You know it's bad when the Big Ten double black striped them too.
Exactly.
Like you're gonna hurt some of these kids.
Well, I think it's funny. Tommy's the only person I've known that's played like 9 years of youth football. I mean,
the
your dad snuck in first grade.
My dad started a new league.
Right.
A new,
For you?
like youth league.
Yeah.
No, just so I could play with my brother because like you couldn't play
right.
2 years up.
Yeah.
And he's just like, let's
That's
start
very
a
cool.
football league.
Man,
The
that's
best.
awesome.
Yeah, freak, biggest freak. God, that's great.
All right, Tio, you got to go, buddy, or what?
I
All right,
do.
big,
No, I
big boy
love you
job.
guys. Sorry, I was a little loopy today. I had a rough start to the morning.
Oh,
but-
good, man.
Yeah, no, it was great. No, I love you guys. Yeah, I'll be back next week.
All right, there goes
See you
Tio.
guys.
Ben Lieber is here. See you, Flash.
Oh, Cora, can I say something?
Of course.
Sess, happy Valentine's Day. I love you.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, that'll help.
Ben Lieber joins next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Jefferson Lines is your #1 bus experience. My name is So we were looking at the Tom Lemmings report thing for the year I graduated high school, which was 1989. How do you guys say it? Chris Weinke?
Weinke.
Yeah.
He was one of the top quarterbacks in 1989, which is the year I graduated high school. And he's from here and he went to Florida State, right?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a baseball stud too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he like a Joe Mauer-ish, like two-sport athlete?
I think that's correct. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yeah.
He had and then he had a little time in the NFL, did he not?
Yeah, he did.
Was it
Yeah.
the Panthers?
I
Why
feel
do I
like
think
the
it's the
Panthers is
Panthers?
right, yeah.
Ben, were you on the
That was
the
later,
Lemmings
though.
thing, do you think?
I don't know what the Lemmings thing is.
Oh, well, we were just talking to Tommy about this top 100 recruits each year and from college to high school.
I don't think so. I think because I was so under the radar that I don't think that I was on any of those lists.
What year did you graduate high school?
97.
Yes, Chris Weinke was 97 to 2000 at Florida State, and then played for the Panthers.
So he and I are the same age.
Oh, okay, got it.
Let's see if did he play baseball too? Played minor league baseball for the Toronto Blue
There you
Jays.
go. Huh. Yeah, I remember that name. Wow. 1989.
Yeah, isn't he? Did he not go to Cretan too?
I think he did. Yeah.
He did. Yep, he did.
Yeah.
In the year 1989, an All-American out of Bethlehem Freedom High School in Pennsylvania, Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock.
The Rock. Look at him.
Okay, so by the way, back to Weinke.
I love the
Here's
stash.
by the way, here's what we're missing on Weinke.
Yeah, what's the deal? Hyde?
So prep quarterback 1989, Cretan Durham Hall. I
Right.
just mentioned he played at Florida State 97 through 2000.
Yeah. So what is
So
are the
he
years?
played baseball.
Oh, wow.
And then at age 28,
Yeah.
became the oldest player to ever win the Heisman Trophy. He was selected by the Panthers in the 01 NFL draft, where he served mostly as a backup. How about this? It says only had 2 career victories as a starting quarterback in his NFL career. Won his first ever NFL game, the first game of the 01 season. And then they lost the next 15. So they finished 1-15 that year, but he won the first game. So that's how you can be the top recruit in 89, but not play until Florida State in 1997. He chased baseball for eight years.
Did Fargo leave too?
Yeah, Fargo left
Fargo's
too.
gone.
I wanted to see if he was on here.
He gone.
Wow, man.
I forgot there was a giant gap with baseball.
Yeah,
Man.
How about Tommy being just below Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah, how about that?
Wait, I didn't hear that. I must have just been parking my car.
In the 2011, Lemming released the top 100 high school football players in the nation going into college. And Teddy Bridgewater's 96 and Tommy Olson's 97.
Wow.
Pretty
How
cool.
about that? And number 2 was Jadeveon Clowney.
Dang.
I know.
Yeah, that's cool. I still have, my parents still have it in my bedroom back in South Dakota, which I don't think they've touched. I mean, they probably vacuumed and dusted, but it's like still the same.
It's too gross in there.
It's too gross. Yeah, you can't go in. I still have framed the Senior Bowl poster that I have from the Senior Bowl that I was at. So it's kind of fun every once in a while when I go home just to like look at the names again and be like, oh yeah, that guy was great. That guy's great. This guy's in the Hall of Fame. This whole string of guys never even made it. Right. You know,
right.
And it's amazing how many guys actually don't have very long careers.
So who were the biggest names that played in the Senior Bowl the year you were at the Senior
no,
Bowl?
you're gonna put me on the
Well,
spot.
like what you said, Hall of Fame. Is there somebody that jumps out though? Who's the biggest name in that group?
Peppers, maybe.
Oh man,
Holy crap.
yeah. Julius Peppers.
Julius
was a freak.
Peppers.
Wasn't he the second pick in 02 with that 1-15 record
Oh, maybe.
with Carolina?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. He was. I just remember the first time meeting him. Like this guy's different. This guy.
Who was the point guard at Carolina? Was it Curry? Not Steph Curry.
Ronald Curry?
Yeah, I think it might have been Ronald
I
Curry.
think you're correct, yeah.
And just watching him lob it up to Peppers, man, and you're like, that guy plays football too, and he looked like a football player,
Yeah.
but just could slam the hell out of a basketball.
Peppers was the second pick in 02. David Carr was the first pick in 2002.
Julius Peppers was different. What a freak!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, Harrington is in that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bryant McKinney.
Holy moly.
Yeah, he was 7.
Albert Hainsworth was the 15th pick in that draft?
Freeney.
And we're
Barry
almost
Keoghan.
we're almost
Barry
all of the
Keoghan.
names you're saying seniors. Were those guys all in the Senior Bowl or just
Well,
that draft class?
That I don't know. I'm just looking at the draft class.
Sure.
But
Still, good names.
Yeah.
Who was the 24th pick in the 2002 draft?
There's a reason we should know.
Yes.
Yeah.
24th pick, 02.
20.
Why would we know that? Is it a Viking?
No.
It's not a Viking. 24th pick in 02.
Chad Abbott.
No.
Barrero.
No.
Guardsy.
What position?
That'll give it away. One of your favorite players of all time, Core.
Ed Reed?
Ed Reed.
Yeah, Ed Reed is arguably my favorite defender of all time.
Yep.
No offense, Ben.
That's okay. None
Man,
taken.
remember T.J. Duckett, Ben?
Daniel
Running back, right?
from
Sanchez.
Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Michigan
Oh,
State.
this reminds me. Now I'm looking up the Senior Bowl roster.
Sanchez.
So Ron Johnson and I were on the same team, I think.
Were you really?
Yeah, because we were in the same class. Yeah. Yeah, we were part of the North.
That's so weird. I in my head, he's like a couple years ahead of you, but you guys were the same class, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
He
Did
played
not know
football.
that.
He's never brought that up.
Yeah, you mentioned it on Twitter. Sauce, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Time for sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Zacho, today at 2:10, the men's U.S. hockey team battles Latvia today in their first matchup of the Olympics.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's one of those things you just got to show up and play hard and hopefully learn something and get better and you be ready for obviously more stiffer competition. But it'll be fun to finally see these after 12 years of waiting. The National Hockey League is back in the Olympics, and I don't think any of us could be more excited.
And then on Saturday, they played Denmark at 2:10, so that'll be great.
What is the sport we're about to watch right now?
It's like snowboard something
X or
cross. Yeah, you
something?
basically
Yeah.
it's racing with snowboards. When they were talking about hockey, I was watching this as well. The thing that's crazy about these snowboard races is, you know how the drones have really gotten a chance to show us how fast some of these sports like luge or alpine skiing really go. I feel like this looks really slow, but there's no way it's slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is deceptively slow.
Oh, that guy fell.
Oh, yeah. He didn't make it over the jump.
Like, doesn't it look like they're kind of going slow?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is
But they're flying.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before. This is kind of neat.
Yeah,
It's not unlike like snowcross,
Or
right? But just
BMX,
or BMX, just
yeah,
on
yeah.
snowboards instead of.
What's the guy in the lead hawk? What's his name?
Carol Shelby.
Oh, good for the car guy.
This is Eddie Vedder's kid, Jake Vedder.
You know the sport that I know is they are cooking, right?
Cool.
But because they're like body mechanics and movements aren't super twitchy, it's the speed skaters. Because they're so smooth in the way that they like glide, it doesn't look like they're putting in a ton of effort. But then when the drone's right there, or like the camera's trying to race up next to them, like they are hauling.
Yeah.
How long is this course?
2 hours.
So they're snowboarding down Everest.
Oh, wow. Photo finish.
Photo
They
finish.
didn't even look like they were trying.
Well, because I think these are just
I think it's
qualifiers.
qualifying, yeah.
I think it's the top couple from each race. I think advanced. So I think those two were cruising because I believe they just were like, all right, I made it. I can just cruise the
They
rest
should
of
have
the way."
held hands.
That would have been nice. It would have
yeah,
been a
that-
nice moment.
Yeah, that would have been a nice moment.
So
The
I got to finish
Timberwolves-
third then. So I don't know if that I don't know if they take the top times or just the top couple per race.
Maybe
Not
it's
sure
like-
how this works.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves smoked the Blazers 133-109. Julius Randle had 41 in the win. Your Wolves are 34-22. They're off until a week from Friday when they are back from the All-Star break.
And host Dallas. Is Cooper Flagg hurt or is he back up and running?
No, he's hurt. He's not partaking in anything this weekend.
But I mean,
read
will
this
he be
morning.
back a week from Friday
Probably.
at Target Center or not?
Yeah.
For those
Yeah,
of you
he's so
buying
good,
tickets.
man.
Hawk, are you watching
Yeah,
the
so
dunk
good.
contest on Saturday?
I probably will,
Yeah.
but I'll have to put it on VCR tape because
I haven't even seen who's in it this year. Let me look.
Oh,
at
Hawk, who's in the
competitors.
dunk contest?
Larry Reynolds,
Yep.
High Meat Johnson,
Yep.
and James Finch.
Oh.
McGee.
Oh, McGee.
Do you remember, back in the day, there was 8, 10 maybe competitors in
Aren't
the
there,
dunk contest?
That's really tall.
It's 4. Jackson Hayes, Carter Bryant, Keyshawn Johnson, and Jace Richardson.
Jace.
I would have known. I knew Carter
Johnson.
Bryant played for the Spurs because he's very young. Was he a first rounder this year or last year? He's very young.
No idea.
I would not have known the other 3 teams. So
Who was
I feel
the first
Parrish
guy?
and Hawk.
Keyshawn
Jackson
Johnson.
Hayes,
Who's the guy you knew?
Carter Bryant,
And Jace.
Jace Richardson.
There's a Jace in the NBA.
Carter
Jace.
Bryant averages 3.5 points a game, 2 rebounds. That guy?
Duh. Yeah, but I yes, off the top of your head. But was he not a first round pick this year?
No.
I think he was. Off the top of your head, I'm asking.
Oh,
you're
wondering.
familiar with him.
Yeah, he was a first round pick, the 14th overall pick in the 2025 draft. He went to Fountain Valley High School, Sage.
It's off the top of your head.
High
Unbelievable.
school, and he went to Arizona. That's the college.
Unbelievable.
Did you
God,
see
you know
who
sports.
else was playing tight end?
No.
Yannick Bertrand.
No, the Frenchman.
The Gopher men's basketball team has 7 regular season games left. They will battle Washington on Saturday at 8 o'clock.
Frenchman.
Tennis sent us that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It just shows that he doesn't listen to us anymore.
He thought that was breaking news for us.
Right?
Yeah. I can't blame him.
No,
I
I
sent
can't
it to a
either.
buddy last night and heard his reaction for the first time. That's what I wish, man. I wish I could go back to hearing that.
Yeah,
that hit.
The balls hit.
Well,
Oh, the gate to the groin for Yannick Bertrand, and you could hear it.
That guy's so into it.
Best announcer of all time.
Hear it. He's so into it. We play it again.
Yeah.
Oh, the gate to the groin for Yannick Bertrand, and you could hear it.
It's so much. I don't know why. It's so much better that it's not to Frank Smith his crotch. There's something about how he kind of wants to little bit roll the R, like Yannick Bertrand. He wants to say it.
He's into
like
it.
he's
Yannick
in a play.
Oh.
Bertrand.
Oh man. And you could hear it.
He makes it sound like taking a gate to the groin is kind of common.
Yeah, I bet it is.
It's like the old classic gate to the groin.
Man. Yeah, the gate caused a couple of crashes this morning when we were watching the women's
Poor wieners.
alpine skiing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Super G. I don't know what the hell they call all these things,
These
but
guys are flying, literally.
looks cool, man.
That's a fun looking sport. I've not seen this before. I don't know how I've missed this, but this is like.
Did the X Games start this? And
I
then
think
the
so.
Olympics picked it up.
That makes sense.
That sounds
makes
right.
sense.
It looks like
That's a good
guy in
guess.
the yellow swooping in there.
mm-hmm. We got to ride the draft here.
Yeah, they got to try to draft and all that garbage. You know what I'm
Robbins
saying?
racing.
Took too
Those
wide of
two
a
are
turn.
real.
He was pushing a bit.
The Frenchmen.
That does look super fun.
Yeah.
God, Italy looks freaking
I know.
beautiful.
And you could hear it.
Hey, maybe you said the
Look at
score,
that.
and I apologize.
Oh,
man.
close.
Whoa.
Photo finish.
Do you know who the Panthers beat in that first game?
I'm gonna guess the Vikings.
Yannick
Yes,
Bertrand.
they won here 24-13. Their only win of the season. Classic Viking. It was right after the 41 donut. What a season.
What else you got?
You know who their left tackle was?
In 2001?
The Panthers.
You know what's ironic?
Todd Stussy.
Yannick Bertrand.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't give me time to guess because I would not have guessed
Yeah,
Todd
that's all right.
Susie, so that's fine.
Twins pitchers report today. Their first full squad workout is Monday, and they signed former All-Star closer Liam Hendricks to a minor league deal. He was here 12 years ago.
I want to mention this before we go break because we're talking about the slam dunk contest. There is actually, I should say, a documentary soon to be released about Spud Webb.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That'd be cool.
Man, he was so fun to
5'7".
Mm.
A feature interviews archival footage at his career set to be released later this year. 5'7".
And was that a legit 5'7", or was that like a basketball fudged 5'7"?
It looked like it was legit, but
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's a good question because a lot of people like Barkley have admitted over the years they just changed their height to be more intimidating, right? Because didn't Chuck add like 2 inches? Wasn't he like 6'4", but he listed himself at 6'6" or something like that?
I think you're correct.
I don't think that happens anymore. I don't think players are allowed to do that, but I think back in the day that actually happened.
Yeah, that was just common when we were growing up. Like I think I was 6'4", and I'm like, I'm only 6'2.5".
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Sounds more intimidating though. Like, God, this kid from the other high school is 6'4".
Yeah.
He's a monster.
And he's double black striped on his helmet.
Poor Tommy.
Poor Tommy. You know, when he was talking about that, I thought he said he was so fat that he couldn't bend over to pick up the fumble. When he was like, I couldn't.
Don't make me laugh.
Rose.
Vikings news with Ben Lieber after this. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
From the 1-800
Yeah.
Do you have to get third to transfer to the next round? Is that why he's happy right now? That guy's 44 years old, just like you guys.
Still tearing it up.
I know.
Hell of a mustache too.
I think he got third. I think he gets to transfer to the next round.
Oh, so the top three get
It
in?
must be because he was celebrating like he did, and I saw the last ones that went too. They were celebrating like that.
Man.
Yeah, look at the mountains in the
I
background.
know. I wasn't
gosh.
even watching what they were doing. I was just looking at the
You
background.
guys could still do this, you know.
I know, but we say the same thing about curling. And we
Yeah.
we all now understand like how difficult that is when you're older. I can't even get down in the pose to like push the stone.
Oh, you could still snowboard.
I think it said that.
Yeah,
was,
you could do this.
This
Not
was the-
maybe not this.
No,
but you
there's
could
no way.
snowboard.
There's no way I could get to this. I couldn't even go. I couldn't take one of those jumps without killing myself.
No, but if the jumps were eliminated from this course, you could do this course. You're athletic.
I think they said that
Take
this
you
is
one
his fourth
winter.
Olympics.
That dude in the yellow there.
Yeah.
Whoa, man. He got some serious
that-
airtime.
Looked like it actually helped him
Oh, does
almost catch
does
that
he not
guy.
catch him?
No,
Well, and this
finished
is the
third.
photo finish that we saw earlier.
I don't think he caught him.
I think.
Yeah, he's looking for the replay.
I think maybe he was celebrating because he thought he got him.
Oh, okay.
Nope, short.
Yeah, short.
Oh,
Oh, too
Nick
bad.
Bumgardner.
oh, sorry, Nick.
Sorry, Dusty.
Yeah. He's like, dang it.
That is some serious facial hair.
It really is.
Like, that's making a statement.
He looks like Paul Rudd.
It's good to see Olympians with salt and pepper beards, though, right? The guy's got salt and pepper beard, and he's still at the Olympics in
Might be frozen
2026.
Snot.
It might be snot.
He's
Yeah,
really
might be.
enthusiastic for missing out. Right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, he
right.
didn't-
So he did. And
did
so
not
he top two
qualify.
goes, so he thought he did. Oh,
By 3/100ths of a second behind second place.
I should have been faster.
Damn. All right.
Oh man, look at that.
He tried.
See, those are the competitions that it's gonna haunt him. He's gonna think about how could I have shaved a few hundredths of a second off that run to make it, versus just like the guy that finished fourth. He was like, yeah, I had no chance.
Is there a chance that he should have injected himself with that penis acid from last week for ski jumpers?
Yeah, maybe.
Zach?
I don't know.
It's not the worst idea.
Oh my God, that guy peed blood.
Yeah, he's got kidney stones.
Time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Redco, your truck accessories pro.
Thank you, Radco. Vikings. Anything? Anybody?
Yeah, do we have any Vikings news? I don't know
I don't
if we
really
do or
think
not.
so.
Well, can we ask you? I think we've maybe asked you a couple times, but again, now it's people are throwing out Kyler Murray's name a ton.
They're saying it a lot.
Kirk Cousins is still a name that's popping up a ton.
Yeah.
And I think I heard like Tennessee go through the list of free agent quarterbacks the other day. It's pretty dicey.
It's hideous.
There's not a lot of good
I know,
options.
there's not a lot.
Yeah, ESPN did a whole article about how this is the wrong year to need a quarterback or, quarterback competition.
So what do we do?
I don't know.
What do we do, Ben? And
Sell the
was it you
team.
that just said? Was it you on Monday that said that Kyler doesn't fit this offense?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I mean, IMO. I don't know.
Right.
I look at what he has done. I mean, I don't know if there was political reasons why he couldn't crack the starting lineup back again when he was healthy, but Brissett was playing well. But why'd they hold him out? I mean, was it just a contract thing, a political thing, an injury thing that they didn't want to have to like pay for something? I don't know, but I'm like, you couldn't beat out your backup when you got healthy. We've all seen Kyler play for the last couple of years. I mean, does it look like a big, strong arm pocket quarterback that it seems like KOC wants? No. So all these like strong rumors about, Kyler talking about how one of his favorite teams growing up was the Vikings and he really wants to play for KOC and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I get that. I mean, there's a lot of quarterbacks that want to play for Kevin, but I just think that you have to have the right fit. And I don't think that he has the accuracy either that we're looking for in this offense. So I don't know. I'm probably seeing it wrong, but I just don't see the allure on the Vikings side to bring a guy like that in where he's understatured, not a super accurate quarterback. Doesn't have, I don't think the big time arm that they're looking for. So I don't know. Maybe they like other aspects of him.
Where do we draft? 18th?
Yeah, 18th.
So that 5-game winning streak to end the season. I don't even know if this is accurate, but let's say we had finished with like the 6th or 7th pick if that had gone really south, but instead we went 5 and now we're back to 18. Are you on the best player available option at 18? And would that have been different if we had a higher pick where maybe you were truly getting the best player at a specific position of need? Where are you at in terms of, we got 2 months to talk about this, but where are you at?
It's like Mendoza, and then there's like a bunch of 2nd and 3rd rounders. I don't think that they're going to be. I think if you're looking at best available, and Sauce, you can back me up. I mean, you're probably looking at some edge rushers and maybe one cornerback if you're going to be that high. So it wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the world if you had to go like best available, and you're like, okay, well, kind of always need edge rushers, and some of these guys. As I'm kind of doing a cursory look at the draft already, some of these guys I think can be sort of tweeners where they might have lined up on the edge and in college, but you look at their height, weight, they're like, some of these guys are 265. I'm like, well, you get a little bit of like man maturity in that person, that body, and all of a sudden now you're 275 and you can play with your hand on the ground, maybe as an inside technique. In this sort of defense. So I think there would be some good options there. But at 18, I think that we really have to kind of zero in on a specific need.
Yep. Field Yates put out his mock draft yesterday. He has us taking something called Brandon Cisse. I don't know. From a cornerback from South Carolina.
Yeah,
He's a
from
corner.
South Carolina. Yep.
I know the name that a couple of you had thrown out that watched this kid a lot more than I did. I think I saw him play like twice. The running back from Notre Dame, Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, he ain't
he's slated
to go 9th to the Chiefs, but so they think top 10 running back potentially.
Yeah, he's a lot of people's best prospect in this draft. But when you get above like the, obviously pick 1 is going to be Fernando Mendoza, the quarterback from Indiana. This is one of those drafts, too, where, like, with the Vikings the last couple of years have kind of tried to fit and just taken the position they need. They should take the best player available. If they had the 6th overall pick, they would just sit and pray and wait and hope that Caleb Downs, the safety from Ohio State, gets to him at 6. But in the situation they're in, a name that I think that they would probably really like is Caleb Banks, the defensive tackle from Florida. And the reason I say that is there is a very good chance that both of the defensive tackles that they signed last offseason are flat out cut this offseason. So they might be in need of a defensive tackle.
Yeah, so going back to the cornerbacks, there are going to be several that I think the Vikings could take. The one thing that I don't love about this class is they're not very big. So if you look at the top 10 cornerbacks right now, not one guy's over 6 foot. They're 6 foot or below. And there's quite a few of them that are ranked pretty high, but they're true slot corners. They're true just nickel guys, which is not what we need. So you really have to make sure that you're looking at, is he a true outside corner? Because that's, to me, that's what we're truly looking at. Because I think we need to make sure that we have Murphy play more on the inside because that's his more natural position. So we're looking for a true outside corner that played a lot of outside corner snaps in college. And I think that you want to look for somebody that has some speed.
So, by the way, quick check-in back in the Olympics. Are guys back racing? So did they take like the top 4 times that didn't qualify? And
they
then
have the big final and the small final.
So what does that mean?
What's
the small final?
The 2 that didn't qualify for the big final in the first semifinal and 2 that didn't qualify in the second semifinal all go at it.
So, but what can these people win? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there a path back to the podium or not?
I don't. It didn't look like it according to the bracket.
Is he still in yellow?
Yeah, yellow. So he's in 3rd.
Boy, he's got to pick it up, man.
Yeah, man. Speed it up.
Hey, how about I think the kid that's leading is 17. So he's 44 in the Olympics.
Wow.
French kid's 17.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
I always forget talking about Kyler Murray again. I forgot he was the 1st overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
1st overall pick. Were you ever a fan of his game? Or are you just not a fan of his game for this team?
I'm certainly not a fan of his game for this team.
Right.
But could he, is he a talented quarterback? Sure. I just think that there's so many limitations with this size. And, I think that, so many of his plays are not within like the quote unquote system on each play. It's like it is a lot of just run around, buy time, wait for guys to break off a secondary route and find the guy open down the field. And I don't think that that's a recipe for consistency in the passing game.
Right. First overall pick. Wow. 5'10". He was the first overall pick. Do you think he's really 5'10" as well? Is that one of those things?
Well, that's the thing. Like, is he really 5'10" or is he like 5'9"?
Right.
I was going to just throw this out there. Another guy to look at as far as the draft is, again, as we're going to have a lot of time to talk about, is Peter Woods, the guy from Clemson. He seems to be a little bit more. He's more in that 310 range, so he's not quite like a run stopping anchor. He's like got a little bit more of a little more juice than some of these other guys that are kind of slotted to us.
One more segment, Ben.
We got to do the bet.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah,
gotta do the
NASCAR bet in a second.
I
That's
got
right.
my normal like 8:40 call. So I'm here.
All
till
right,
then.
gambling after this. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
iHeartRadio.
Olympics update.
Team USA.
Sorry, Zach. I didn't know you were back there. I thought you were in the main studio. What was the forecast again? There you go. 8:04 Power Trip Morning Show. About to do some betting over here. So I'm guessing it's coming up through your pot there, Zacho Directo. All right, there
And I'm
you
looking up at KFAN.com/watch and Parker Fox, John Bonus, Marty Gellner. There's Tommy. There's JK. I saw Parker just posted on Instagram that he was in Latvia. I wonder if he's still there. We can ask him in a second.
Look at
I don't know if he's in Latvia or Italy. Who knows? The guy's a world traveler. He's a big deal. Following his fiance around the world playing hockey. There he goes.
There he is.
But, we're betting on NASCAR, Zachary.
Look at him.
Daytona.
I see Mar.
Hey, there's Tim.
Oh, what up, Tim? He's got his pants on.
Tim's the best.
I don't care for that.
Talk to Parker. Hi, Parker.
Hey, guys.
Are
you in a hotel lobby? Where are you right now with the palm fronds?
I am in a random mall here in Riga, Latvia.
You're in Latvia.
Yeah, Rosie's spot.
Yeah, Rosie loves this spot. It's actually very environmentally friendly here, so he would fit right in.
Thanks for doing your part.
You're in a mall?
Of course. I'm in a mall. Yeah.
Oh my God, he is.
Here we go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Do they have any Ann's pretzels in Latvia?
I don't think they do.
Damn it.
So you wouldn't like this place, and there's a lot of green on people's plates, so you really wouldn't like this place.
How's Latvia in general? I don't know anything about it.
It's cold, but it's beautiful. A lot of historic European buildings, and like right out here behind me, you got I don't know, some sort of big building, but it's nice. Yeah, my brother's been playing professional basketball over here, and his season's just wrapping up. So time to leave Latvia, but it's nice. It's snow on the ground though. No snow in Milan, so it was kind of a switch up coming up here.
I didn't know your brother played pro basketball over there. That's something. Hey, is Tommy driving right now?
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
I just parked. I'm good. I just parked. I'm good.
It's either a treadmill or he's
Hey,
driving.
Parker, how's the dude sitch in Latvia?
Okay.
A lot of dudes here, man. A lot of dudes, Europeans. So get down with your timers.
You're on camera.
Prove it.
Hey, Tommy, before you left, we never really broke down how your wife is obsessed with the Captain Billy Hildebrand.
Yeah.
Okay, easy. It's not my wife. It's my wife's friend. It's my wife's friend.
Oh, I thought you said Cess was.
Yeah, I thought you said Cess.
No. Her name's Steph. I'm sure she loves this right now. But yeah, she's a big fan of KFAN Outdoors. She listens to it all the time driving into work. She says the captain has a really soothing voice, quote unquote.
My God.
I go, prove it. She asked if I had any nudes of the captain. I go, no, I have to pass.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Jesus.
Stop.
Oh, drive along.
Okay.
Even Parrish is disappointed.
Everybody wants to go back to bed.
Yeah.
All right, Zach. Before we start pulling everybody up and getting their picks, explain how this is going to work. Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I think so. It looks like everybody's there. I see Parrish.
Yeah.
I see Bonus.
Spin that
and
wheel.
Monty.
Zip.
I see Crease. It's spinning.
Come on now.
Ben,
Stop.
maybe first. Lieber.
Lieber with the first pick.
All right, Benjamin.
Finally something good.
Yeah, finally something
Glad
good.
that happened for you.
You needed a break.
I'm going to go Yoey Logano.
Is that? Oh,
That's his guy.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a good pick for sure.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
Joey
good
Logano
pick. Joey
goes
Logano.
number one.
Thank
There you go. Good pick.
12-1 on DraftKings. Pick 2 goes to Parrish or Parker.
Parker.
Almost first. The
Could've gone
Latvian
back
kid.
to bed.
Parker.
All right. You can hear me here?
Yep.
Yeah, we got you.
All right. I'm just going to go with the favorite because I know absolutely nothing about NASCAR. So I think Denny Hamlin was the favorite. So I'm taking him.
All right.
Good
There you
pick.
go. You got it.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, buddy. Have fun.
See ya.
See you guys.
Bye, buddy. Enjoy the mall.
He's in Latvia.
Miss you already.
Miss you.
Pick 3 goes to Marnie or Tommy. Marnie. It's Marnie Gellner.
Hi, Marnsy.
Sweet.
Hi, Marnes.
Going down my widely researched list, it's Ryan Blaney.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fast driver, so
Does he turn
my
He's
guy.
very quick. Yeah.
Just speaking on behalf of those of us who are dialed in, we can't hear Zach. So any back and forth
sorry.
that we need to hear somebody needs
You're
to
welcome.
relay to us.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Hi, Tommy. I see you, cheeks.
Don't say it like that.
Are you guys liking the crotch shot from Parrish he's given us?
I wasn't
mean,
even
he's
sure
like
who that
really
was for a minute.
really manspreading.
Man spreading with the dog.
Is that better?
Oh, that is a dog.
Can you
Okay,
get in there a
good.
little tighter, please?
There you go.
Tommy only needs 2 more
I'm
wishes.
saying your crotch.
Yeah.
Buddy, that's a good looking dog, man.
Tommy.
Where'd you get that? Oh, right.
Jeez.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Look at Tommy. Look at Tommy. Don't make me laugh.
Looks like a goblin shark. Oh, man. Parrish, I don't know if I'd seen that dog. That's a good looking dog, man.
Rocco,
Did you say dog?
Yeah, this one, the white one. Yeah, little Rocco. Yeah, he's our little pocket pitty. He's our little toddler. He thinks he's a little baby. Comes up and jumps into our arms and snuggles all day long.
Oh, he's cute.
Man,
he
that's
loves
a good looking
to-
dog.
Yeah, this one's Turner's, and we got the big Thor over there he's shy. He doesn't like to be on camera.
Understood.
Man. All right. Sweet. All right, let's spin the wheel again. So far, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, and Ryan Blaney off the board. Pick 4 goes to Zach. No, Zach.
Oh, that's rigged. That was rigged.
Alverson, who do you want?
Oh, man. I'm going to go with. Jeez. Let's go. Man, Christopher Bell.
Who?
Yeah, I'm going to go with
Bell?
Christopher Bell.
Yeah.
Isn't he an actor?
Yes.
She's an actress.
All right.
She's an actress.
There you go. Spinning.
Pick 5. Looks like bonus. Hanging on. Yeah, bonus goes 5th. Hi, Johnny Bones.
John Bones.
Hi, kids. How we doing?
Look at the baseball field behind you.
Baseball, Boney.
John, give us the 20-second recap of the Coonanan Trail from Minneapolis to Pennsylvania to the New Yorkish area down to Florida. Hell of a drive.
Long ass drive. Killed 3-4 people. Just took care of
good.
business, you know.
Gee, wow.
Right on, man. Well, you made it.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Pitchers and catchers report today. It's my favorite day of the year. So there's still hope today. For the driver,
Today.
I will go with for today. I will go with Kyle Busch. I will head for the mountains.
Bush.
Good pick.
Like it.
Yeah.
Bush.
All right.
He's sitting on the pole, I
Johnny,
believe.
can you hear me
Yes.
or no?
Yeah, I can, Tommy. Yep.
Johnny, show us your T words.
Okay.
What is going on?
Come on.
Did you get drunk after you left here?
John's in a great
Who are you
dude
talking
sit.
to, Hawk?
John, go in the locker room.
Yeah, prove it that you're in spring training.
Go watch him stretch.
All right, Zach, spin the wheel. All right, Zach, spinning the wheel.
Bye, John.
Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, whoever the hell that is, and then Kyle Busch. But Creasel picked 6th.
What up, the crease?
John Kreisel. Hi, John.
Oh, he's on mute.
Let's get Johnny K up there. Hi, Johnny.
You're on mute, brother.
Do I have to?
There you go. There you go.
There we go. We
Now
got you.
Thank you, bud. Thank you.
Obviously, I did a ton of research. Tons. I logged on about 5 minutes ago and started looking. I'm going to go with William Byron, or as we call him, Bill.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Byron. Yeah.
Great
sure.
pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Well, thank
11
you,
to 1
see?
on DraftKings.
Yeah, you know your stuff.
Johnny K,
Look
we'll
at
see you
that.
tomorrow, right? You're in tomorrow?
Yes, I will be
All right, buddy.
wearing a shirt, and I will be in, but I won't be wearing pants.
Fair.
Perfect.
All right.
Prove
Tommy,
it.
you want to come
Send-
back?
Send folks.
Yeah, okay.
My God.
All right, JK. See you tomorrow, buddy.
Bye, JK.
Bye, love you guys.
Love you, buddy.
All right, pick 7. That one's Parrish. There we go. No more rigged wheel spins, Marky Parrish. What do you want?
I hope you guys can hear me because all the sound just vanished off my mic and I can't hear you guys.
We got you.
I didn't hear the last pick. So is Lord William Byron still available?
No, he just got picked.
Yeah, he's got taken.
No.
All right. I'll move down the list. Thank you, Corey. Is Austin Cindric still available?
There you
Yes.
go.
Austin Cindric's my man.
There you go.
There he goes.
All right. Austin Cindric goes 7th to Parrish. See you tomorrow, buddy.
Bye, bud. Thank you.
There goes Mark Parrish.
You
All
can't
right.
hear us, but
No,
You gotta wave.
Corey,
Corey, you gotta wave.
Bye, Mark. There he goes.
Bye.
There he goes.
All right, that's me.
It's cute. Dog.
Yeah.
There
Wow.
he goes. I'll go way off the board. Not way off the board. I'm going to go Bubba Wallace at 22 to 1.
Core.
You love Bubba.
Yeah.
God.
That was apparently that was Tommy's guy.
Where is he right? Where are you right now, Tom?
I'm sitting outside of Lifetime Fitness.
Just watching the dude sit?
Yeah.
Can't wait to go sauna. Can't wait.
Do you work out or just go sit in the sauna?
Little column A, little column B.
We're down to Tommy, Hawk, and Sauce, right? Those are the only 3 remaining on the wheel. Let's see. Spin it. Sauce.
Okay, is somebody had to have taken Kyle Larson, right?
No.
No.
All right, I'll
he's
take
still
Kyle
there.
Larson.
Good
Larson
pick,
at
man. That's a
11 to
good
1.
pick for him to
Yeah.
still be left. It's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we're down to Hawk and Tommy Olson.
Me and you, Tommers.
Prove it.
It goes to Tommy. Tommy.
Can we? Okay, so you have to win the whole thing to win, right? That's
Yes.
that's this whole
Yeah,
name
it
of the
has
game.
to be the race winner. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll go Austin Dillon.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Who's Austin
He's
Dillon?
45 to 1. All right, Austin
Why'd
Dillon.
you pick him?
He's 12th on the ball or 12th on the pole.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right, did a little
Sounds
research.
like me in college. Good times, great oldies. Cool away.
Now I hope he wins.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Oh,
Okay.
oh my god.
Honestly, what happened?
What
he,
is he
he
doing?
was mostly
What's
reeled in
going
on the
on?
show and then has become unhinged in the Lifetime parking lot. What happened?
This is
I don't know. I get a little randy before I go work out. It's good times. Good having fun. Good times,
also-
great oldies.
T.O., you also said you woke up in a panic because you overslept, and you said your whole day was going to be thrown off, and now at 8:17, you're already off the rails.
Well, Corey, you go face adversity head on, and now we're here. I got all the overthinking out of the way. Now we're good. We're good times.
All right, buddy.
yes.
See
Okay.
you next week.
I'm taking
So
Chase
long.
Elliott, by the way. Bye, buddy.
Chase Elliott goes
Chase Elliott
last.
for me. Yeah, I'm happy to take him last.
All right, so Logano, Hamlin, Blaney, Bell, Bush, Byron, Cindric, Wallace, Larson, Dillon, Elliott. If it's anybody else, it's a push.
Yeah.
So
that's
we
right.
can sweat the field if your driver crashes. All right,
Sweet.
gambling.
Tommy.
Tommy's gonna sweat the field in
Yeah. Yep.
a little
Tell
bit
you
here.
what, that guy.
I don't know what happened.
It's like he said he got up and he was scrambling, and so he didn't turn into Tommy until he left here because he's a little behind. But I mean, when you guys first flashed him up on the screen, he looked like Ice Cube cruising through the hood. He had his hat on backwards, and I don't think he could be laid farther back in the seat than he was.
And whoever said, "Did you get drunk after you left here?" is probably pretty close.
He's something else.
He's
Anyway, there you
something
go.
else.
There you go.
Oh, hey, Rose.
All right. Good luck to you, boys.
All right,
Yep,
buddy.
best of luck to you as well. All right, one final segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. We'll do headlines after this on The Fan.
This month, iHeartRadio is celebrating the stars of the 2026 Winter Games. Representing Vienna, Virginia, Ilya Malin.
calendar.
Duh.
Final segment of the show for today. Tommy is in the Lifetime Fitness right now.
How great would it have been if we just let him keep streaming and they lock the doors when they know he's on the way? Like, sir, we can't.
You got to stop.
We can't allow you in.
Yeah.
We saw the stream.
I'm not sure what city he's
Quit
at.
saying that's a good dude sitch here.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah,
so
did he say which Lifetime it was?
No,
I don't
but
think he did either.
He showed it. I think it's like
The internet sleuths know.
Yeah, it's not hard to figure out. You can geolocate where he's at.
Wow.
The thing is, he's made such a we'll call it a bit out of this whole thing, right? Quote unquote bit. If he's going to go to this Lifetime and somebody just hears him talking about this, like if he actually ends up in the sauna.
Oh, he's definitely going to end up in the sauna. He's not kidding about that.
If he ends up in the sauna, do you think that some other dude's like going to pull a Basic Instinct on him sitting across from him?
Well said.
Like maybe that's what he wants. I don't know.
Speaking of Basic Instinct, do you know Sharon Stone has claimed for years, I guess, that she was told that the nudity was never going to be in the movie? Which I have a lot of questions about, like, why do you...
So then she wasn't wearing any underwear?
That was always my comeback in my head. It was like, well, then why did you go sans panties for that shot if they weren't going to use it anyway? But she claims that she was told that the nudity was never going to appear in the film, and then they used it anyway. I have a lot of questions.
Yeah. If you're the director and that happens, of course you're going to keep that in.
Oof.
Duh.
Yep.
It's
aggressive.
That is aggressive if she didn't know.
Yeah, if she didn't know. That's not fair.
Headlines.
All right, headlines. Here we go. Final segment of the show. Try this. According to a new study, what percentage of Americans would say if you had a chance to live on a colony on the moon for the rest of your life, would you say yes? If there was an actual up and running moon colony and they said free tickets, here you go. Do you want to go? What percentage of Americans claim they'd say, sure, I'm in?
10.
I think there's a lot of people that don't really think about it, and they just think that'd be cool to say yes. So I'm going to say like 35%.
But without actually breaking it down and thinking the logistics and you're never coming back to Earth kind of a thing? So you said 10? You said 35?
Yeah.
Zach?
3.
3. Chris?
7.
7% said definitely, 12 said probably. So they basically said 19% say they would be in.
Yeah,
I'm a no. I'm a no for sure.
I think that's stupid.
No.
Anybody?
Yeah, no.
Hell no.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
And I think that, like Ben said, that number would go down drastically if it was laid out.
Yeah, they're like, oh, okay, like here's your ticket. Like we leave in a week. You'd be like, nope, I'm not doing that.
Asking for a friend. What's the dude sitch?
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably good dude sitch.
Grandma's not coming. I mean, she's not going to make it up there.
She didn't get the invite?
No.
I mean, I'd take the trip. I'd go with you guys to drop you off. It's like sending a kid to college.
Right.
I'd be like, hey,
right.
I'll take the ride up here. This would be fun.
Yeah, but what if you get up there and you see it and you're like, this is sick?
Yeah, no.
And you got to turn around.
No. Mm-mm.
All right. According to a new study, the average Valentine's Day date costs how much money? A lot of people probably making last-second plans today for Saturday. A lot of restaurants probably already booked. Average date now costs how much for Valentine's Day?
$35.
$20,000.
110.
I think that's a little much, but I admire the crowd reaction.
$557.
Going to Manny's or what?
Yep.
$127.
Zach's technically the closest. $189 is now the average Valentine's Day.
That's the average
date.
across the United States?
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, that's aggressively high.
It's higher because it's on a Saturday, I would imagine, this year, right?
It says it's up 12.5%, they think, from last year because of dinner, drinks, and people doing things that are higher end than movies. Like they mentioned things like Topgolf or going to events like that. It's more expensive than just
Yeah.
Going to Applebee's getting mott sticks after 9. You know?
It's perfect. Yeah. It's perfectly dropped every time. It
so
just
good.
makes you laugh.
Hopefully,
Brad Pitt's movie F1 is getting a sequel.
F2?
If they call it F2, we should just shut down Hollywood, right?
No,
they
they can't do that.
And they can't call it
because that's a lower level.
It's a lower level. Yeah.
And they can't call it F1-2.
What about? Got it.
Well, they definitely can't call it that.
What if they called it F1 Deuce?
That's a terrible name.
What if they call it F Pit?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
They'll probably say like
False
F1
advertising.
and it'll be
Tommy
like a
watch
name
it.
of one of the tracks, like Silverstone.
Yeah,
or something
some
like
See,
subtitle.
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Well done, Ben.
Thanks.
Or like championship, or just like Grand Prix or something.
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
F me.
Your mic's on.
Because it's like Top Gun Maverick, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
It'd be like F1
Dude,
Dubai.
Yeah.
F1 back to back.
Wow.
F1 than the other.
then F1 Brokeback Mountain.
F1 ringworm.
Oh,
Hi, me.
Hey, babe.
I love that Tommy was like, I wanted ringworm. We're like, you mean
No, you
tapeworm.
mean tapeworm.
Forbes says that Disney lost $170 million on last year's Snow White remake.
Jeepers.
$170 million the wrong way. Yikes. I don't know anyone that saw it, and I have kids. I don't know one person that saw that movie.
I forgot it existed.
Yeah.
And I don't know one person that's been like, all right, I skipped in the theater, but I'll watch it on Disney Plus. Don't know one person that did that either. Not one.
You know, didn't on like the press junket didn't like the main actor, didn't she like totally crap on the film?
Yeah, she had a really bad press run that did not help
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
She couldn't get out of her own way, and that didn't help any momentum. It didn't have a lot of momentum before that, but man, that was not good for the whole film. My guess is Disney was not thrilled with her.
No, they were not.
Great leadership by the Walt Disney Company, man. And they're getting a new CEO now.
Do you have an opinion on the new guy or not? Because he comes from the parks.
What's his name, Hawk?
Well,
A Freudian slippage.
and here's the thing. One thing we know about Freudian slippage is that, as you mentioned, he's leader of the parks, which is the only moneymaker in that whole company now. So,
Really?
oh, yeah.
Like
Well, I mean,
the
there's struggle
Avengers
busing.
movies don't make
There's
any money?
struggle. What's that? No, well,
How about I believe it's the new CEO, basically said they're going to stop buying IP.
yeah.
Like they're done loading up on Marvel and Star Wars. Yes?
What does that mean?
Intellectual property. So they're gonna find their own stuff. He claims they're done buying other people's property, that they've wasted money or spent too much
They're
money.
not down with OPP anymore?
I guess not.
The Marvel thing could not have been a waste of money,
No.
right?
That has to have been a huge win for them.
Yeah, but
So we're talking like everything across the board, ABC, ESPN, all that stuff, and then that
well, the
doesn't
problem
make
with,
any money?
problem with ESPN is it's just there's so much overhead. They got to pay so much for
talent.
rights fees, and they're trying to do this ESPN unlimited subscription stuff that could work out. But they've talked about spinning off ESPN as a separate company.
Amazing hot rods.
All right, hot TV take. I'm going to read this sentence and we can react. When Severance first came out, right? I think a lot of us that really love that show were like, this has got to be a show that can't be 10 seasons, right? It's got to be tight. You got to wrap this thing up. You got to do it the right way. Well, don't know how I feel about this. The creators and showrunners and all this stuff for Severance. Severance will run at least 4 seasons.
No.
Don't like the word at least or the phrase at least because it feels like 2 more is enough. But at least 4 seasons with the possibility of a prequel or sequel series.
Wow.
Oh, hey, Peter.
No.
But back to what we were just talking about with Disney and in finding something, right? If you're Apple and you're like, oh man, we got something here. Everybody loves Severance. Well, then if it only runs 3 or 4 seasons, they're like, well, then how do we keep making money off it, right? So that's the part that sucks is if they have a home run, they're not just going to let it go away after 3 or 4 years. We're already seeing that with Stranger Things, right? They're running like the cartoon version now.
What?
Yeah, comes out, I think, pretty soon. Anyway, so Severance, at least 4 seasons, possibility of prequel or sequel. Yes, Paul, your hand's up.
Like the cartoon version of the same show or like
No,
a
the
spin-off?
The Stranger Things cartoon, I think, is like between seasons 2 and 3, like a side story that happened. So
like
it's
a side quest.
Yep, same universe, same bit. I think it's just animated in between 2 and 3 or something like that.
Who's in it, Hawk?
Tara Lipinski.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah.
Good pull.
Yeah.
Benjamin, we talked about it to open the show, but James Vanderbeek died at the age of 48 after a battle with cancer, colorectal cancer. Your thoughts on the Beak?
Was a fan only just from, I did not watch Dawson's Creek, but definitely Friday Night Lights.
You mean Varsity Blues?
Varsity Blues, I mean. Yeah, I was like, I knew when I said that. I was like, that's not right.
Varsity Blues is the best. Man.
Varsity Blues. Yeah, I mean, I didn't follow his career tightly, but it's super sad. I mean,
6 kids.
To be still so young. I mean, he's my age,
How about this, by the way? Speaking of super sad, I know a lot of people have posted about this on social media in the last 24 hours. There's a GoFundMe for the Vanderbeek family, right? 6 kids and a wife that he's leaving behind, ages 4 to 15, according to this story. So the initial reaction was like, well, why are we handing money to a Hollywood star? I'm sure he's doing fine. Well, what people are reporting is that colorectal cancer treatment is, I think they said, the second most expensive. And that most of his livelihood in the last couple of years has been wiped away fighting this. So he has not much left. And there was a Vanderbeek post talking about the struggles with cancer and his struggles as, like, when he was weak, he struggled to be a father, struggled to be a husband. And then he said something about, like, struggled to be a provider. And I'm like, man, so he was even hinting, like, I can't help anybody. So it sounds like they don't have a ton of money left, which is really sad for a guy that probably, if he had been healthy, had been mostly set for life. But pretty much sucks that a cancer fight wipes away your entire life savings.
Yeah.
That sucks. So I guess as of the time of this story, the GoFundMe had surpassed 1.1 million.
Yeah, that's good. Good for the family. He seems like a really good dude. He seems like he was trying to live life the right way. Zach, you probably have heard this or you know this because you're more in tune to this. Was there some sort of like thing with his rights, the rights fees or something like that, the royalties on some of the things that he's done? Because somebody was talking about how, like, I don't know, that one of the agencies or one of the, like, Hollywood, I'll just say, did some of these people dirty by not with some of their contracts and some of the residuals.
Yeah, it says here James Vanderbeek received almost no residual money from his iconic role in Dawson's Creek due to an unfavorable contract signed at age 20. Despite the show's massive success, the lack of long-term financial payoff from the series led him to auction off memorabilia in late 2025 to help cover cancer treatment costs. Man, so is that like
that's like an agent thing then? I mean, I think every corporation is going to try to get theirs, right? But you got to have an agent that's going to fight for you.
I mean, Chappelle's talked about how it works out there and how it's just everybody's out there to screw you, and that sucks.
Too bad, man.
Around that time, too.
On a much lighter note, did you guys see a couple of days ago? I think I got tweeted this about 9 billion times. That group of thieves that tried to rob the armored car, like on the middle of a highway in the middle of the day. It was awesome, right? Like terrifying and illegal and scary, but awesome. Man, the balls on those guys, right? Just to be like, let's block off this road.
Yeah.
And try to do it right here, right now.
They
broad
blew
daylight.
off the doors.
It looked like the movie Heat, did it not? It was real life Heat. Couldn't believe it. It was kind of crazy. This story is the opposite.
Oh no.
A jewelry thief in Turkey used a forklift to break into a shop and then fled on a donkey.
The slowest escape ever.
Yeah.
Breaks in with a forklift, which is pretty slow. Fled on a donkey.
That's an ass backwards plan.
But again,
that's good.
Well, that's just a headline. It doesn't say they caught him. Doesn't say he got away. It just says he fled on a donkey. It doesn't say they caught him. I mean, we could Google it and find out, but what if it worked?
And we don't know if this is like what time of day. What if he did this at night?
Exactly. Then you
if
got all night to ride the donkey.
Make it all the way to Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Bring the myrrh.
Ben's got to go in like 2 minutes. Yeah. Ben, you can go first on this one.
Judas.
There's a family in Illinois, or as Mike Grimm calls it, Illinois.
Yep.
That has a pet cockatiel.
Huh.
Calm down. Tommy at Lifetime. The cockatiel's name is Sunny, And according to people, they believe it is officially the oldest bird of his species. They think it's the oldest one that's going right now. I don't know how old cockatiels live, so I don't even know what I would have guessed. But how old do you think Sonny is? What they believe to be the oldest cockatiel on the planet. Celebrated his birthday Jan 10. Anybody ever had a bird? You guys ever had a bird as a pet?
No.
70.
55. Yeah, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. How long do they live?
I don't know.
It's probably like 3.
What'd you say, Chris?
33.
Nailed it.
I was going to say 30.
Wow.
33 is the exact age. He turned 33 Jan 10.
Wow.
I'm so tired.
Man.
I am tired.
It is crazy. Some of those, like, lifespan in the wild versus lifespan in captivity. But there's so many species. I have zero idea how long they live.
Peace out.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, isn't there some shark, like some Greenland shark that's like 300 years old?
Yeah. Super old. Real ugly, too.
Right.
Real ugly.
Turtles
Yeah.
live, some turtles live 100 plus.
Tortoises, yeah.
Tortoises live
I can't
100
do it.
plus. But outside of that, I don't know how long a bird in the wild lives. I don't know if it's, 90 billion years or 2 weeks. No idea.
Aren't there like animals in like the Arctic that are like 400 years old?
I don't know.
They think the shark is 392 years old.
The Greenland shark?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's dead.
What? No, it's a woman.
You know how bored that son of a bitch is?
Days.
Just swims. Got nothing to
He
do.
barely swims, though. He just kind of floats along. All right. I love you
All right,
guys.
dude.
I'll see you.
All right,
Have a
see
great
you
weekend.
later.
I'll see you Monday.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Love you,
All right.
man.
Twin Cities
Get
Live,
better.
3 to 4:30
Thank you.
today.
Thank you.
His guest yesterday was your guy, Johnny Randall.
Yeah,
Oh,
Johnny
hell
Randall's
yeah.
on the show
Yeah.
yesterday. He's
He's
great.
the best.
He's
Twin
the
Cities
best. All right.
Live.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
There he goes.
He was in a putting contest or something like that.
Did he win?
Probably. Who knows?
Oh, you won.
I won.
Okay.
Took down the Hall of Famer. A bar owner in Philadelphia is blaming ChatGPT and TikTok for a surge in fake IDs, like one that has Benjamin Franklin's photo on it.
That's funny.
So the bar's response has been they have started banning all drinkers under the age of 25.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, I would say don't do that, but that's the response. I would say just check IDs better, but
What are you, a rental car?
Yeah. I'll play it.
still some scary updates in the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping, right? The Bitcoin demands and ransom notes and verifying ransom notes and verifying dropped gloves and all this, whatever. That's just, that story gets worse and worse every day. This is a hostage situation that's less interesting, but a 26-year-old man in Japan has been arrested after taking a woman's 4 parakeets hostage until she agreed to meet with him.
What?
That is never the start of a torrid love affair. Taking someone's birds hostage and going, you got to meet with me or these birds are going to get it.
Yeah.
A lot of bird stories
Maybe
today.
he misunderstood a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Yeah, well said, Zach.
You need to do a lap.
Yeah, same.
15% of people who self-classify as overweight, say they are thriving in their ideal diet. Thoughts?
I mean, I'm overweight.
Self-classified?
Yeah. I think I snack too much. Like David brought over the pub mix.
He's an
stuff.
enabler?
Yeah.
I bet you're about it. You're a good weight right now, aren't you? This is about where you want to be, isn't it?
Yeah. I wish I was like 40 pounds lighter.
Well, we all do.
Not you. There'd be nothing left of you.
I mean, we all wish
Daddy-o.
you were.
Or God.
Or God?
Papa? No. Or gone.
Oh, or gone.
Papa?
So you would be lighter if Dav hadn't brought over the pub mix?
I've eaten about half of it in 4 days.
Did he eat 0 of it? He just brought it over to feed you?
He had a little bit of it.
What are you going to do for Valentine's Day?
My wife and I are going to go out to eat.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Just going to leave the boy home by himself?
No, we have babysitter.
I thought you were the babysitter.
No, I am.
You said you left
today.
yesterday saying you had to babysit.
Yeah, and today I have to babysit.
What time? What do you get paid an hour to babysit?
Love.
Is that like 0 in tennis? A man was arrested at an Atlanta airport for having 42 pounds of marijuana in his bag. He did have it under the 50-pound limit, so I think he thought he was going to get away with it. 42 pounds of weed in a bag at an airport. Zach, any comments on this story?
What airport?
Atlanta. It just says an Atlanta airport.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be the Atlanta airport?
Yeah, Hartsfield.
Probably.
Jackson, whatever. Yeah, no, don't do that. That's dumb. That's incredibly dumb.
The women are winning in the 7th end right now in curling. Have you guys been watching this?
Yes. And Corey's out there.
No, he's right there.
Oh, hi, Corey.
Oh, it's Corey from the men and women's squad?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's right at the back there.
Look at that.
So, Zach, the other day when this was on and it didn't say live, I walked right into that trap. Is this the same thing? Is this live? Why is NBC not saying it's live?
It might not be live.
Was this recently, though? Because I haven't seen a score, like a final score.
USA curling. I'm going to spoil it to myself here.
But like Hawk said, this says 3-2 in the 7th.
Yeah.
U.S. over Korea.
It's a full count.
Is it already over, though?
That is not live. There is U.S. Switzerland, which is live. I don't know what channel.
So then when was this game?
This was, it doesn't say, but it is completed. And I
well, then spoil it if it's completed. Spoiler, if you don't want to know, I guess. Was it yesterday, though, or this morning? When was this?
When is it men or women playing Switzerland?
Men are playing Switzerland right now, and it is not looking good. But women, 8-4 final win.
8-4.
Can I ask a
This
question?
is the first game?
Yes.
Yes, Sauce.
How has NBC, the home of the Olympics, run out of live stuff at 8:45? Like, why don't they just show more live stuff? You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like,
It might be done for the day over there.
no, it's only like
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, what's on NBC right now?
I guess you're right. I don't know why I'm talking.
Let's see here.
Days of Our Lives. You watch that show, right, Hawk?
Used to.
Oh, it's Today's
It's
Show.
great, right?
Today's
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what channel this men's on. It's got to be on, hopefully not just Peacock.
Yeah. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. There's got to be something live.
It probably happened earlier today, and they're like, well, we'll just replay it in a more
this is
digestible time.
very popular.
Yes.
Well,
sir.
shout out to the ladies. Good start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler
shout out.
George yesterday said both teams have uphill battles, right? That they are not in any way remotely close to being the favorites. They're going to need a lot of things to go their way. So
Yeah.
good start. Why not? Way to go, ladies.
Tiger Woods' son has made his decision. He's going to play golf for Florida State.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Tiger went to Stanford. I guess Tiger's daughter is going to Stanford. So I think some people assumed Charlie was going to Stanford, but he goes to Florida State.
Florida State.
And I guess the number 1 ranked kid is also a Florida State golfer. So I guess they're amassing a pretty good team.
That's pretty good.
Charlie's 21st in the American Junior Golf Association rankings.
Yeah.
It's pretty freaking good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Even if your dad's Tiger Woods, being top 21 in the country is pretty awesome.
That's really good, yeah.
But yeah, whoever the first place kid is from Florida, so it makes more sense that he's staying in Florida. But
yeah.
22nd annual Puppy Bowl had the best viewership since 2018.
The program pulled in 15.3 million viewers across Animal Planet, TBS, True TV, and Max on Sunday. News of the viewership came one day after the Super Bowl numbers were released. Head of content for Discovery Channel Joseph Boyle says it delivered its strongest performance in nearly a decade, and it highlights their ability to unite audience around content that feels good and does good. I'm Mark Mayfield.
Plus, it was not a great Super Bowl.
No, it was not.
So I think this is one of the first years I didn't check in on the Puppy Bowl even for a second. Did you guys watch it at all?
No.
Normally I have it on at least pregame, right? Because they run it for don't they run it for 24 hours straight just on a loop?
It's pretty close to that. Yeah.
I think so,
They
yeah.
run old ones and new ones and old
Yeah,
ones and new
didn't see a second of it. I saw some video on social media of a dog that was terrified that was just standing in the corner, didn't want to get in the mix. And they gave him some participation award or something, or a courage award. But he just sat there.
Sauce Lambert.
Yep, just sat there shaking. Didn't want to get involved.
Tired. Buddy.
It's hard to talk him into it, right?
Yeah.
It's a big spot. Whole world's
dogs.
watching.
A lot of dogs.
Yeah.
A lot of dogs.
A prosthetic leg lost by a swimmer in England was found when it washed up 10 months later on a beach 14 miles away.
Yeah! Wow, Gary, why is Gary so excited about that?
I've been to every city in Mexico. Came across an unclaimed piece of meat in Baja. Turned out to be Rosie. Oh, guess he picked a knife fight with somebody better.
One of the great movies of all time.
Keanu found it?
Found the prosthetic leg.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary
Man,
loves it.
I don't know what is wrong with Busey, but man, watching him on social media is a hard watch.
Yeah, he looks like he died a few years ago.
It truly looks like he's dead, and it looks like he has no idea what universe he's in.
Looks like I feel right now.
It's a tough watch.
Yeah.
Angelo Pappas.
Yeah.
3 months! Vaya con Dios.
Yeah.
Poor.
Yeah, that guy was working undercover for 3 months until Utah and Pappas blew it. 3 months.
Yeah.
That's not that long
That
to
would
work
be
undercover.
a waste of time.
That's the worst acting in a movie.
Say that to Anthony Kiedis' face.
It's so bad.
What are you talking about?
It's
He got shot in the foot.
Yeah, it's terrible. That would be a waste of time. Okay.
See, already he did it better than you.
Yeah, I have to admit that's worse than him.
All right, so Zach's trying to work the old gold zone on Peacock. We got men's curling, USA versus Switzerland.
Wow, this is what the gold zone looks like?
Yeah, man.
This is awesome.
Scott Hansen's
this is
hosting.
sweet.
Then Norway versus Germany, Great Britain versus Sweden, Finland versus Canada, women's hockey. And
Quad
then,
God.
oh, that's why you put it on, is because they have figure skating practice and quad gods doing laps.
Puffin and Puffin.
Huh.
I was listening to Stern yesterday, and Robin kept calling him the Quad King. And I don't think she knew that she was making a mistake, but nobody corrected her either. And I'm just like, okay, well, you're close. Is he the Quad King or the Quad God, Zachary?
He's Quad God, man.
Does he have nice quads? Because obviously the quad is in relation to the number of spins, as in like a quad axle. But
I thought it was because he had like really bulky legs.
maybe it's both. It's definitely because he does 4 rotations.
That's the fourth thing. Yeah, right.
Yep. But maybe he's got nice legs too. Who knows?
Oh.
If you're called the quad god, you better have both.
Yeah, they always wear all these grand like outfits. It's hard to tell, which is good.
Well, right now looks like just some Spanx on during practice, some black Spanx.
Yeah. He's doing well. Look at him. How could you not?
Well, isn't he leading after the first night?
Yeah, he's definitely having the best practice of anybody out there right now.
Calm down.
That's the only thing you're watching.
Yeah.
What?
5 things on the screen. Zach's watching Quad God.
Had you heard of him before this started?
No.
Yeah.
Probably should have.
I would think so, yeah.
But that's like the nice thing about the Olympics is just
Don't get choked up.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. The heroes that come out of it that you didn't even know a week ago, maybe even 2 days ago. No, they're famous and talking to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
The Gus bus got out to a hot Olympic start as he led Sweden to a win over Italy.
Yeah, and looked a little shaky early, but they got the win. And then Slovakia, a guy who I called Samuel Holave, who was the goaltender for the Iowa Wild, who was out freezing his butt off in Hastings at Hockey Day, goes up and helps pull off a upset over the Finns yesterday. So, but that's cool. That's great for the Wild. That not only we have Gus, we have Volstad, but now we have Olave, who's doing pretty well for himself as well. So, trade bait?
Which one?
Whoever.
Whoever. In your password?
All right, so USA men versus Latvia at 2:10.
Can't wait.
And we're supposed to crush them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think 3.5 was the line. So,
all right, best of luck to the U.S. The Olympics are the best.
Best of luck to all of you.
A good morning of downhill skiing, snowboarding,
Tommy,
curling. Now of Quad God practicing. Not a bad day at the old Olympic Village. Gold Zone on Peacock, I guess. We're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Initials at 8:15. $109,500 up for grabs with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials jackpot. Creasel tomorrow, Parrish tomorrow, Marnie tomorrow, probably Mr. Z tomorrow. 9 to noon is next. See you tomorrow.